We're streaming. We're doing the thing. We're tinying the rogues. Beep. Hi, Bunny. You are 2/3 right. Can you guess what the extra third is? Considering that, as I've been talking to myself.
I waited until she said no Viper.
How's it going? Bunny, Median, Viper, Galaxy, Zinthus. Everybody. So, yeah, see this week-old Cinder 10? Let's just pop that up to Cinder 16, baby. Dragon Nonsense. Thank you for the 5 months. How's it going, Pizza Saber? Okay. So we're going for maximum difficulty. If you don't know what maximum difficulty is, bosses will be weaker in the first phase, but stronger in the second phase. Our starting weapon will have a bad enchantment, and bad enchantments are more likely. Floors contain 3 times more packs of enchanted enemies. Stamina regeneration is delayed on the first 3 floors. Some doors appear spiked, inflicting 1 heart of damage when you walk through them, but they can be bombed. Bosses are initially accompanied by 2 soul automatons, and if you kill them in the first phase, they will be respawned for the second phase. -2 inventory slots. Increased chance for cursed words to appear. Bosses, mimics, and basilisks are enchanted. More worse enchantments are in the enchantment pool. Your first set of trait choices will not reveal anything about the traits, but it'll just show you what the attribute type they are, but that's it. Poison is significantly worse. Enchanted enemy packs are enchanted with an additional enchantment, so they're enchanted twice. We're going to start with 1 heart. You start without any class inherent soul hearts. Your armor starts not repaired, and your flasks start empty. So if we get hit once in the beginning, we're dead. Bosses will subdue you for 6 seconds when the fight starts and upon transitioning into phase 2, which means that we do half damage for the first 8 seconds of each phase. And then the Centuria Hunter, the robo friend that bursts through the wall, will show up and have some fun. Okay. Just for me, or poison lasts for others more as well? This is just for me. Poison on enemies doesn't last 10 additional rooms because they're dead by the time I transition rooms. It doesn't slow their movement speed because it says specifically me and my stamina regen. So yeah, that's purely me. Alright. So now we have all these characters unlocked. I have, just in my own time to test it out, I have completed a Cinder 16 run in the new patch. And I did it with Scott's Boy the Paladin because Paladin OP.
Paladins are great.
The Paladin set, where whenever you get armor, you heal yourself, then you fully repair your armor at the end of every floor, on a run like this is so invaluable. That's just, it makes it easy, baby. But I won't start with the Paladin. I might transition to the Paladin, but there's other characters we haven't even seen yet. Would the beef trait be good for Barbarian? Oh, absolutely. 100%. Also, hi, Lord Zod and Arduin. And just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Astato and Jonathan. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. But hi, everybody. Barbarian is just all about the strength. The strength. Each point of strength grants more attack speed and crit chance on top of everything else. Let's see. If we're gonna try the barbarian, we're gonna want to go all in instead of well-rounded. The barbarian does not want to be well-rounded. It is maxed out at 30 points. I'm gonna start with bombs because I really do like starting with bombs. Cinder 16. Starting with one heart and a dream.
The dream is to win.
Live to win until you die. The pair is good up until I get beef, if I get beef. And then it's less good. But we'll go for it.
Beef.
It's what's for dinner. Oh, and a poisoned battle axe right off the bat. Is that going to be better than my current weapon? My current weapon's got better range. But this has got more damage, and it's one-handed for what it matters. So, we'll test it. Yeah, this is fine enough. We can respec freely. That is a benefit that we have. But you do only get 30 points, so you can't get everything. You gotta pick and choose. Take a sip of the water. Blessed by the fairy spring. Upon entering the floor, if you don't already have a soul heart, get one. Okay. I'll take that. Do I get the cursed meat? I think I get the cursed meat. I think it's just
extra flavor.
Is it the flavor to savor? We already have a chest piece, so maybe go for the charm, just to see. Toxic and Shield Enchanted Boss. Oh, and there's his robo friends. One robo friend down. Two robo friends down. Alright. Those robo friends are back. Let's just take those guys out so I don't gotta deal with them. And there we go. How's it going, Coffee, now? How's it going, Skeeve?
Dead David Bowie.
And Mew Hug Hug? Goblin King. I got it.
Yep.
Increased magic damage? No. 10% increased damage with melee weapons is fine for now. Increased damage recovery speed. You know what? Skull Cap. It completes my look. How's it going, Chia? A candy would give me a level, but at the same time a key. I don't have a key.
Yeah, you could get a key.
Oh, I see a cigarette.
Oh, there's a bombable, yep.
Oh boy. I just gotta get out of there real quick. Alright. Let's scooted our way to victory. Twilight Branch to enchant a weapon that we may or may not find in the future.
Meat.
Meat. Alright. 1, 2, 3, or 4, Scott.
3.
It also occurs to me that I have the reroll for the first pick when, as a trait, I forgot to switch, because you could either have a reroll for the first trait or a reroll for the last trait. Probably should have switched that if I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Ostato is now OSHA compliant. Their head is now perfectly safe. Their face maybe not, but their head is. How's it going, Levershot?
Look, to be fair, when you said 1, 2, 3, or 4, my first thought was 7. So wouldn't that technically be re-roll them and take the third trait from the second set?
Done. Ailments inflicted by non-crits have 100% increased effect. Well, seeing how we're upping our crit percent and damage, that's awful.
Perfect.
A flamberge. Fire damage and scorch. Reinforced club. And a crimson staff. We ain't doing that one. So reinforced club or the flamberge. Do you want to go clubbing or do you want to go scorching?
Look, the flamberge inflicts a status effect.
That's true.
That works with the trait that you just got.
Alright, and I'm not going to go to the shop because I have no money, so instead I'm going to go get the money. Oh, well, we do have a key. Let's hop in here. Ah, free strength. We'll take it. You know what? A key is nice, but, extra health. I'm not going to say no to. In fact, I'm going to immediately just drink that right up. And then, you know what? I'm gonna lean in and get more money. Alright, so we have a weapon and we have an armor. Both of which are okay at best. So what would you like to replace?
Let's see what kind of armor we can get.
Done. How's it going, Portal Master? It's the Mole King. It was the Mole King. Oh, he continues to be the Mole King. Oh boy. Just get out of there. There we go. Are we going to be going to do the 12th floor? Maybe we could. We don't have to, but we could. Increase attack speed per stamina we have left. The Wyvern helmet, extra damage to dragons, and then if we ever get the armor, we can think everything's a dragon. Or, on defeating a boss without taking damage, you're guaranteed an additional strength pickup.
Aw, the hoodie.
We'll put it on.
More strong.
There we go. It still has the option where you can right click to take off the hoodie, but right click in this game also switches your weapons, so you gotta kind of do like a cycle dance to figure it out. Also, we're not being evil, so good or lawful? What are you feeling?
Well, the good shop doesn't have teeth, so.
Well, I can bomb the teeth away.
Yeah,
I will say that we're starting at a disadvantage with good, because we start at -1 good.
That's true. Yeah, we could go to the law shop.
Yeah, I'll waste a bomb for it. Wait, I shouldn't have wasted a bomb. I'm a fool.
Oh, because you had the spirit heart that you would get back.
If you don't have a soul heart already, gain one. Yeah, so I should have just took the hit. 100% increased magic find is the set bonus. Granting an extra mana, we are using it for now. But if I also save my souls, I can get health. So, do we care more about getting to a floor 12, or do we care more about winning?
Yes?
None of these are that spectacular. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to save my souls so that when I get 30 plus, I can go over here, like, get more health and stuff like that. Okay. More dexterity. Because it's experience. Oh, it's a robot.
Oh, secret left.
There is a cigarette.
Thank you,
Oh,
Bunny.
the big chomper. Now we're talking.
Oh,
Let's
you get to. Oh, yeah,
go.
it's just. I was gonna say it's like it looks like a chain chomp, but yeah, it's just straight up.
Look, I could go for a backup armory, but I'm gonna get the key, and I just got a big chomper. What do I need anything else for? Oh,
Oh,
I've taken a hit. Meat.
me.
You know what? At the current present moment.
Yeah, it's slow. You need to get like orbital speed up.
Yeah. Let's go in here. We'll use a key in here. Oh, we'll get a sweet gift box, which will give us more bombs and keys and wine.
Sweet.
Oh, it's a sweet wine?
Sure.
Silver flying dragon. Oh, you don't like this weapon, but what about this weapon? Ah, he likes that weapon. Give me the purging stone. You know what? I'll drink the wine for now. And then I will... well, before I do anything, I'm going to talk to you, because you're going to fill up my flasks for 10 gold.
Also, do you want to just use the purging stone because you got a curse before, right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Because of the
Yeah.
flavored meat.
You know, when you have to recover due to flavored meat. Okay. So I think we'll go with that, and then, yeah, just save the rest of our money and get some more meat.
Excellent.
Oh, switch back to the better weapon. Helmet or boots? We technically have both. I think our boots are probably weaker.
Boots. Yeah.
Alright. It is the Mandrake. But is it more Drake than man, or more man than Drake?
Mandrake was a man. Maybe he was a Draken man.
We made this exact same joke in our most recent YouTube video.
I mean, how can you not?
It's right there. Oh boy. Well, I took a hit, so I'm not getting free meat.
Oh, yeah, and this is a little scary.
Yeah. Well, I messed up on free meat. That's sad. What if the man's named Drake? That's a good point. An extra heart grants +1 to fire weapon upgrades. Well, that's highly specific. +1 to defy death. I mean, we can stick with fiery weapons, right? It's epic.
Look, you've got a trait that makes your status effects stronger. So, fire, baby.
All right. We'll try to live the fire weapon dream. The flame burge is absolutely a fire weapon, as it turns out. And then, let's Get more health, please. Because everything is scary.
And then we finally get a new trait, one where you can actually see what it is.
And what I need is some tomes or some obsidian dice so I can re-roll that first trait. You can stack, burn, and bleed up to 10 stacks.
Well,
Look, if we're leaning in, we might as well lean in all the way.
yeah. See, who needs to reroll that first trait? You got status effect stuff going on.
But can we find a better fire weapon? No.
These don't look fiery.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hold on. Ruby wants a fire weapon, and it does scale with strength.
It does, for some reason.
So, I don't think that'll be our main thing, but if we ever get cast on crit, we can put that in our first slot, and then we'll cast that as a crit. That could be interesting. Does the fire enchant count? I don't believe so. I believe I did test that one. I think the fire damage has to be inherent to the weapon for it to count.
Secret on the left.
So there is. A twinkling cactus flail. That is a really good orbital weapon if we were doing orbital things, and it's got a really good enchantment. But as of right now, we're not, and we sort of have a thing going, which that does not fit with. We're just here to set the world on fire. Yeah, let's make some space here.
Got some junk.
I'm sorry, Big Chomper. And you know what? I'm sorry, Twinkling Cactus Flail. I'm not sorry, Poison Battle Axe. You deserve this.
Damn.
I'm thinking about keeping the Ruby Wand. Because, like I said, if we get the cast on crit thing, that could be strong. But what are the odds? We could find something better anyway. Getting rid of it.
So you want to get some BAMs?
Either that or do I just be like, this is our weapon, and just be like, this is it? Because we can upgrade it fully.
You could.
You know what? Let's do it. Now if we find a blacksmith whetstone, we can bring it up to level 5. Which will be nice. Then I think we go for the key. Do we want to enchant the flamberge? That is true. If I'm going all in on this, I do have the enchantment stick. I could just enchant it too. You know what? Boom. It is fierce. Does 10% more damage.
Can't say no to that.
Just like I can't say no to meat. Accessory or an epic item? I'm gonna go with epic item. Alright. The robo friends are dead. Try not to get hit by all of the nonsense. Ho ho ho. We're fine. Hey, free meat!
Free meat!
Sweet, delicious meat! Okay. Occult Mask, which is a helmet. Upon draining mana, inflict corruption to all enemies in the room. Permanently increases damage taken by 1% per stack. Which... well, this isn't being afflicted by... Well, is anything that's not a crit considered a not crit, or does it specifically have to be a hit that doesn't crit?
That's a good question.
So that leads to some levels of interpretation. On dash, gain Tiny Dancer. Just giving a bunch of decks. And then extra lucky hit jams per stack of tipsiness. And then if you get the set bonus, you can have a lot more tipsiness, so you can really get your drink on. I feel like this Occult Mask is still pretty good. How quickly do we drain our mana? That fast.
I don't know. The fact that it's 1% when you drain a whole mana star, it's like... That'll only really matter in a long fight.
It's true. Lucky hits we're not necessarily likely to do. Maybe I get the ballet shoes. Maybe I just be a fancy dancer. Although our weapon doesn't scale off of dex either, so it would just be attack speed and movement speed just on the baseness of what dex does. You know what? I'm going to grab the occult mark because it's going to sell for higher.
Yeah.
Law and evil. Now we can look into the evil shop just to see. Stamina, a sheriff belt if we're using guns and cannons, and then the devil horn, which is cursed hits or guaranteed critical hits. Guaranteed critical hits is fine, but it does negate part of our berserker strength because we're getting crit chance based on our strength anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna again pass up things here and save our souls for more potential health upgrades later. Dex. Stop throwing pretzels at me. Ah, more sweet, delicious, spicy meat.
Excellent. And there is a bombable on the bottom right here.
Alright, can I get beefy? I cannot. I think Battle Rush here is fine. I swing too often for Focused Might, and that's a level of micromanagement that I don't want to have to deal with. So Battle Rush is fine. Poison Sickles. They don't scale off of meat at all. Money or set item? We currently don't have any set items, so we don't have any influence on what it could be. Are there any set items that I think would be good?
Isn't the skull thing a set piece?
No, it is
Oh, no.
a
Okay.
common piece of garbage. Yeah, we can go for money. We'll save a key.
Yeah, money seems like the way to go.
We're also out of bombs, so we really need to stock up on bombs at some point. Hey, look, bombs.
Good. Just in time.
Ask and ye shall receive. Man. Sometimes I have a hard time hitting things that are right in front of me. We have a okay amount of money, but the consumables could give me that blacksmith whetstone.
Yeah, also, even if it just gave you bombs and keys, you're not particularly wealthy on either of those.
Yeah. Whew. Threading the needle.
Really, yeah.
Oh, okay. we'll get more int and a free XP, I guess. Obsidian chests, they're usually good things. Do I have a favorite bad movie? Well, bad is always subjective. But I know that one of my favorite movies growing up was a Pauly Shore movie, so that probably contends. Oh, a kite shield. Which, I
Too
mean,
bad the
this
flamberge is two-handed, but
there's a talent that is
yeah,
Titan Grip that we can
yeah, you could get
eventually
Titan Grip.
get. Coffee. But yes, one of my favorite childhood movies was a Pauly Shore flick called In the Army Now. I haven't seen it in probably like 20 years. But I remember growing up. I love that movie. Yeah, one of James's favorite movies is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yep.
I mean, there's always the conversation for the movie The Room, which is the famous worst movie ever. In the biodome now. I don't feel like wasting a bomb for a magic weapon, so offhand it is. I do really, dislike this enchantment with the giant room beam. It's really disruptive. And we're not getting our extra meat already. Oh, now we're really not. And I got cursed.
First, put on your helmet.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh, there's just so much.
We're dancing. Oh,
Oh.
we got hit there. Alright. Could you just die? Could you just die, please? We're poisoned and cursed and just mutilated.
Yeah, things aren't great all of a sudden.
Nightbot is safe yet? Or safe now? Bear Pelt Cape. Extra strength, and each point of strength gives us more stacking damage. Ooh, yeah. That's the set I want.
Yeah.
0. Am I on the mend yet? Yes. Am I completely better? Eh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go for the Tensile. Oh, no, I won't, because there's a health fountain there. We're gonna believe in the health fountain. If that health fountain wasn't there, I was going to fully heal. But health fountain will do it for me.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get hit, we're good. Boosh. It cures my poison, fills my hearts, fills my soul.
You know, I was trying to think of movies that I like that even qualify under, like, favorite bad movie. And it took me a while. But I think Bridge of Dragons.
You know what? Highly acceptable answer. Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee.
Bombable top left.
Trade a bomb for a key.
It's fine, I guess.
Heart chest is a little spicy, but I'm not against it, especially because we're on floor 6, so this is a tavern floor, so I can get healed up from the nurse there too.
True. And you have flasks. Jeez. So many projectiles.
Yeah. But it's fine as long as you don't get hit. Ouchie. Oh, and it's the bear hood. All right. So, strength scales for us 8 billion%, and we got more strength, so. We'll drink our juice just for safety.
Now, if you get, hypothetically, if you get Titan Grip, does that still count as a two-handed weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, how's it going, Grandmaster and Uncle Psychopomp and Suzumi and Virus? Everybody. Grizzly might activated. Oh, and we got some obsidian dice so we can re-roll Unforgiving because we're going to be trying to crit as
Put
much
on
as
your
possible.
helmet.
Oh, Suzumi is now
Ouch,
safe.
baby.
Wish F making sure. Hype train incoming. It's like this is nice because it's increasing our ailments, but it's based on non-crits, and we are critting more and more based on how much strength we have.
That's true.
So, I think I still re-roll it. You know what?
It seems kind of cool.
Sure. And they inflict bleed,
Safety first.
and fire
Which,
and blood
yeah.
also increases bleed, so it's fine. Oh god, Uncle Psychopomp.
Ouch, baby.
Oh, and then my brother. Happy New Year. Thank you for the 22 months.
I am invincible! Invincible!
A runic sword. We got some money. Let's go look at the shop. Poison throwing knives, a staple gun, a gladius, and a horseshoe, which we don't have an accessory, so we can get lucky hit chance just cuz. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then we'll go into the tavern. Let's see, our weapon is already fully upgraded. Do we want to spend 10 gold for one flask charge?
I don't know. How much do you think you'll need it?
Yes. We'll get a couple of drinks in here. Oops. Oh, that's fine, actually. Okay. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna believe that we're gonna do just fine. I will red dye here. And then I'm gonna red dye again. Is my last bomb or take the hit?
I mean, it's your last bomb.
Ow. Alright, now I'm out of juice. But let's keep stacking souls here. So we can get more health in the future. There we go. We don't have gloves. We don't have a companion, but I think I like gloves.
Yeah. You never know, maybe they like snuck in Titan Grip gauntlets into the game.
I feel like there's something that does something related. Maybe not. You can grip something in one hand that normally takes two, but I feel like there's something that improves two-handed weapons.
Just so much angry. It's kind of sad that You don't have the hoodie on, so you won't get free meat from this.
Well, I'll just have to take a hit just so you don't feel so bad about it. And JK. Okay. There are gauntlets of Titan Grip, but it's epic or legendary, hard to find. Okay. Grant cold damage to melee attacks. An offhand, which we currently can't use, or a helmet, which we're not going to use. And
So?
no golden dice, so...
Frost Touch Gauntlet. It's sad that the evil shop is the one that blocked
Yeah.
by... It's like you only have one bomb.
I think we're committed to not caring about this stuff, so... I'll go into the good shop, because it doesn't cost me anything.
Oh, 3 strength.
Ooh, that's not bad. Hype train success. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, I'll even out. I'll go from slightly evil to completely neutral. I'm gonna keep living the life of not having flasks currently by continuing to improve my health. And then we'll grab some decks. Epic weapons. Anything fiery? This does lots of bleed stuff. This is the Gunchaku, which is a melee gun. A trident and a treasure scroll. Just more damage based on how much gold I have, which is not much. I'm not using any of these, but I failed to see what this looked like last time.
That's actually kind of awesome.
That's amazing. That's a weapon to be proud of. Do I waste my bomb to not get hit? But I only have the one bomb. Fine. Ow.
We need to find more bombs. Oh, look, a bombable spot.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I made the correct decision.
Yep.
Hey, look, more bombs. Hey, Titan Grip. Oh, but barbarism. Oh. That's so strong for what we're doing.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's such a tease giving you both of those at the same time.
I think I have to take barbarism.
I mean, you are a barbarian.
But I do still want Titan Grip at some point, eventually. Hey, look, a baseball bat. And then I'm full up, so I'd like to go to the pawn shop, but I need bombs. So, bombs it is. Bombs away. Ooh, more dice. I'll take those. Oh, angry robot friend. Oh, you jerkwad. You wad of jerk. A melee weapon or just a weapon? I feel like the Dragon Slayer stash tends to have better weapons.
Like once, like
That's nice. Hold it to sell it later. And then get more meat. Look at all of the things meat does for me these days.
yeah.
The list gets longer and longer. I just get the key, I think. Woo! Didn't expect those blades to be over there. Almost got hit.
Almost.
Gloves are a ranged weapon. Our gloves aren't anything to write home about. Our boots are still pretty bad. How many red dice do I have? I have 3 red dice. And epic. Oh. Let's see. Fighting the dragon and Robits. Oh, what hit me there?
There was a bunch of fireballs.
Oh, dang it.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, there's my revive immediately. And I'm just getting hit all over the place.
Don't die.
You can't stop me from doing so. Oh, boy. I survived.
Ooh. That
But
was
my res is
messy.
gone. Yeah, that fight I knew was going to be problematic with the robots and the all the other stuff. Hey, look, a bunch of helmets. Attacking with a channeling weapon grants attack of power flow. Flails, Bibles, and scepters. Not currently. Thief gloves, which just gives dexterity and stuff. And then offhand, a bunch of sadness. I'll pick up the channeler gauntlets because I'll sell for slightly more. And then I think I'm going to take all of the souls that I got here and I'm going to heal because, ow. How's it going, Bootrick? Okay, and then more meat.
So many fireballs. Bombable on the right.
Yeah, and then more bombs as a reward. Money. Obsidian chest. I still got plenty of things that I could easily replace. Okay, guys, calm down. Calm down, everybody. We're all friends here, right?
Clearly not.
A gas mask. Well. That's actually not bad, but I'm not taking off my bear pelt, so. Higher rarity than that, so there you go. Ooh, a border. more keys or use a key to get into a shop? I'm gonna get the key. Oh boy. We're fine. I don't want to be cursed, but I don't want a rock either. Oh!
Extra flavor.
Well, look, it's the flavor you savor. I can't help it. Also, boop. Ah, we can go back to being more evil. Ooh, no, got another burger. Level me. Boozer's fine, but we got plenty of rerolls, and we would really like to find Titan Grab if we can.
Yeah. That we had to
Ooh,
pass it to the top.
or beef. It is what's for dinner.
That would be so good.
We're beefing.
Like, we still have a chance to find Titan Grip.
Okay. All these cost souls, of which we have none. I believe all of you also cost souls, of which we have none. Power Scouter helmet. Grants 50 power, but breaks if you deal more than 9,000 damage in one hit. You know what? I think I know what they're going for there.
It's, if it's over 9,000...
What? 9,000?
Crunch.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. We got a stabby boy. We got a doot doot. And we got another stab. Okay. Nothing doing frost things. We are going to make a ton of money here.
Look at Lee making all of his money on the black market.
Yeah. And then with some of those ill-gotten gains, I'll buy that key, just cause.
Are you gonna sell the gunchucks, or are you gonna keep them for the swag?
I should sell them, because I'm never going to use them as gunchucks.
Now that I've
But,
seen
man.
them, I want you to use them, but they're not for this build.
They're not for this build. This build has a very specific thing going on. You know what? I don't need the money right now. I'll hold on to them for now. See, look, I just did over 9,000 damage. It's a good thing I wasn't wearing that scouter.
Yep.
Trigger an elemental burst dealing fire damage, cold damage, or lightning damage. But that's on lucky hits, and we're not really that lucky, so.
Wasn't your horseshoe thing giving you lucky hits?
It does give me 15% lucky hit chance currently, but that's also highly replaceable.
That's true.
And I rather do, like, an average of 100 extra cold damage with every attack. We don't need to go to the blacksmith. Unless it is a dwarven blacksmith. You know what? Believe. It wasn't. Ooh, a random tome. We can use that to potentially replace the spinning blades if we don't think that's strong enough. Or save it for if we get something we don't like it for the next level up. It could be Titan Grip, it's true. Also, just get wrecked. Resolute Technique. You don't crit, which is not something we're going to do.
Yeah.
And then Poison Aura.
See, if right off the bat we didn't know we were going for a crit build, Resolute Technique plus that first trait you had originally gotten would have been a great combination.
But Berserker Strength would then feel bad because I'm getting crit chance for all of my strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you weren't already going for crit just by character selection, it's like...
I'm not going to take any of these because there's no chance I'd use either of them. And I like my helmet and my body plate, so whole legendary item. We're going. All right. Well, that felt pretty good.
Get wrecked.
All right. Done. No, I could have had free strength. If I was still wearing my hoodie. Returning projectiles gain 100% crit chance. That's
Does that?
very specific. I mean, this returns, but is it a projectile?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if that counts because it's a melee weapon,
Yeah.
but it does kind of get thrown like a boomerang. But
Well, the other things are helmets and chests, which I'm not getting rid of. So I guess we could maybe science. But even then, I don't know if it's better than what I'm doing because our crit chance is already pretty high.
yeah,
So, I might just have to sell them. Don't want any of that. So, moving on. How's it going? Gnyumph. Yeah, I'll get more dice. You'd love for this game to have some co-op mode? That would be fun. I don't know how they would possibly implement that. But most of the time, if you ask me, do I want a game to have co-op? The answer is usually yes. Okay.
more tomes.
Or epic weapons. Like, I feel like we're deep into this Flame Burge, but if there was another better fire sword, I'd do it. But tomes could be anything. But weapons could be anything. But tomes doesn't cost me a key and could be Titan Grip. It is not. Tally of 5 primary attacks. Your next primary attack deals a guaranteed crit. Nah.
Wonderful.
Hey, look, me.
It's what's for dinner.
And breakfast and lunch. All meat all the time. Meat forever. We got lots of money. I'm gonna waste a bomb just to not take damage though, because we're deep in the runs and everything hurts. Extra fire damage. Orbital speed while moving. Poison damage. And then war boots. Which is ruthless hit at close range. And extra
I mean,
loading capacity.
Your current boots are crappy, aren't they?
They are pretty whatever. They give me movement speed on kill.
Whereas these ones would increase your equip load capacity, not that you need more of
Not
it.
that I need it at all.
And then you ruthless hit. Oh, that's a set bonus though. So
Yeah,
you'd
so
need
I'd
the
also
belt.
need the belt, which is an accessory slot, so it's viable. I'm trying to remember what the belt did. Close range is indicated by a little red ruler next to the damage numbers. I'm trying to think of how often I'm close, because I feel like I'm not close far, or I'm not close for as long
You're not
as
close
I would need
far
to be.
enough?
Yeah, I almost said that. Bunny, did I eat breakfast? Furious had breakfast. Let's focus on Furious today. I think I'm gonna pass. I think we could do better. I don't think I'm close range long enough. What's my opinion on Ember Knights as a roguelike if you've played it? We have played it, and it's pretty good. So we've streamed that a couple of times.
Yeah, we had some fun with it. Had some 3 and 4 player games of it.
Armor of Valor. Titan Ring. 100% crushing chance with two-handed weapons. Now
Well,
we're talking.
That's
So
the
now
thing.
we're going to get our crushing hits without sacrificing our crits, which means that we'll get top-end rolls on our crits. I'm pretty okay with that, as it turns out. I'm going to take the free room. And then I'm going to go into the tavern. And then I'm going to...
Get sloshed.
Yeah, then I'm going to drink. Actually, what did you have? Mead. Got 10% increased melee attack speed. How is that any different than whiskey? Oh, it's 5% increased attack speed, so that's just twice as good as whiskey. You know what?
Just gonna drink all the mead.
We'll have a couple of those, and then we'll finish it with a beer. Perfect.
When you buy, like... Wasn't there something you could do with Santa to get gifts?
Yes.
I don't remember how that works.
You buy them from them.
Don't those give you, like, keys and bombs and stuff?
Very often. This one gave me
Oh.
wine and green blossoms.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that wine on the ground. That's for you, Santa. Alright. And then, to the beef. It could have given us an upgrade stone, it's true, but I don't want to spend all of my money on more meat and greenery. Okay. Meat. Oh, hey, look, meat. Whew, our numbers are getting pretty beefy. And a companion. Cedric! Gifting a gift sub out. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm passing it forward from Sandwich Ghost, who, subbed a lot of people last week. Whoo-wee. Boosh. Bunny wants to mod the game just so she could have non-alcoholic beverages. Increased damage dealt to bosses. I'm gonna have 2 of them. 20% melee critical hit chance, which our critical hit chance is currently 45.
Yep.
So bring that up to 65. It's not bad. And then poison. So 20% more damage dealt to bosses or 20% more crit hit chance. I think the crit hit chance.
Yeah. And you get a tiger cub. That's awesome.
Yeah. Me and my tiger friend. She on no bee's companion. Nuh-uh.
It's like, you can't make me.
I will get candy, not because candy does anything for it. Well, I guess it does scale my weapon. My weapon does scale with it, so that's true. But it's not giving us anything else because we have beef.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it still actually scale the weapon even if you have beef?
It does. Username not available, FML. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry that your username wasn't available. Bratwurst. Let's get rid of that intelligence and get more strength. Let's go.
Excellent.
All right, come on, Titan's Grip. Oh, when you deal a critical hit or a ruthless hit, gain Berserk.
That would be pretty good.
20% more attack and movement speed pretty much all the time. Do we do that and then just try to re-roll? We have 3 re-rolls. So we can try to re-roll like spinning blades.
We could. If it weren't for the fact that it makes so much sense thematically, I'd say screw berserking, but you are a barbarian and you've got a lot of critical hit and ruthless hit going on.
Here. A lot of people want the Titan's Grip. We got 6 re-rolls. We can... Resolute Technique, let's go! No. Bone Crusher's not bad now that we do all the crushing hits, but... Blood Infection... Yeah.
Oh my god, it really doesn't want to.
I should have went with Berserking.
It'll come up right here. There it is, see?
God, you really had to hold the faith on that one. Jeez.
It was just, the game was trying to build suspense.
It succeeded. Alright. I'm re-rolling the spinning blades. I'm not thrilled with them.
Hey! I like that one.
Gives us essentially 20% more melee attack speed, and
yeah,
we'll do that. That's
and
fine.
more friendos.
I kind of wanted to get the berserking, but I also don't want to.
Yeah, the problem is, and that's why I wanted to reroll the level trait, because rerolling with the dice is so random, because it's not like you get a selection of them. It's just you get one at random, so it's a Hail Mary.
Periodically inflict corruption to all enemies in the room every second. And it gave me a stack of chaotic. And then also meat. Alright, now we have all of our blocking up. We have a lot to pawn, but getting a resin now that we're in the late game could be highly useful. And the money, less so. So... we do some amount of damage.
Yeah.
We don't have any red dice, but both of these kind of suck. I'm not even going to break that rock. I'm going to save my bomb.
Just like I don't care about you.
Oh, look at all this meat.
More beef.
I don't want the spicy key. It's a little too spicy for me. Great. I did it. I leveled up. Oh, you made me use my block, you jerk. I'm gonna get the bombs. I don't need the tomes anymore. I'm mostly set. Ah. Just in time. Okay.
The power of bird.
Well, we could look at the summon items again, I suppose. We might find something better. Is there a legendary companion? I haven't seen one yet. Okay. All right, Death. What do you got for me today? Oh, is that it? Whee! Oops. Man, get absolutely wrecked.
It's like Flame Burst might not have been the most exciting weapon, but we went all in on it, and it worked out pretty well.
Money bag. Increased damage per gold I have up to 50%. So I have the max cap on that. Is 50% more damage better than 20% more crit rate? It might be.
I guess it depends on what your crit damage bonus is.
I currently have a 70% crit chance with a 650% crit hit modifier.
So I would argue no.
But upping my damage by 50% would put my base from 1280 to 4619 to roughly 1800 to 7000, roughly. And with a 50% chance to crit, I still think that's kind of worth it.
Yeah, I guess it's true that, like, 20% of the time you'll be doing less damage, but 50% of the time you'll be doing more damage.
The numbers don't seem to... it goes up, but not what I would call 50%.
It might be that some of the damage isn't modified that way, depending on its source.
Oh, bye, pig. See you later. A little bit too fast for it. Alright, so we're not leaning any particular way, so we can really fight whomever we like. So, what do you think? Heaven, hell, or neutral?
I mean, either way you just die, right?
Yeah, but we still get a boss to fight.
True. You're a barbarian, so go to hell.
Done.
Because it's the closest thing to chaotic.
Is that central one ever opened? Not yet. I'm not going to open this up yet because there's a chance that I'll need to heal before the boss, and I want to make sure I have enough souls to do so. Okay, and then I'll take that just because I can, and then I'll get another resin. I'm not able to pay enough attention to what the damage numbers are. Can you notice, like, how big they are with the pig situation? Oh, that was like a 5,800 crit. Oh, and I just took a damage for no reason.
They go so fast, it's hard to tell. Like, I can catch a few numbers here and there, but...
Oh, that was a over 60,000 crit. Hey, more crit chance. Oh, cursed crit hit multiplier, but it's cursed. But it's a crit hit multiplier. I'll use my bomb to look at that shop, I think. My enchantment here is fine. Oh, but the blacksmith whetstone. If I'm committed to not getting an extra heart, which I think I'm okay with, leveling up my weapon, I think, is worth it. Also, I could get the knife shoes. Oh, I can't get them both. I'm one soul short. The reason why that 50% damage bonus feels less powerful is because of all of the damage percent on the bear pelt. Yeah. Also, I mathed wrong. I do have enough for the blacksmith whetstone and the knife shoes. You know what? I'm going. I'm doing it.
Oh, seems like Discord is back.
Oh, was it gone?
Yeah, my Discord, like, exploded. It was suddenly just loading.
Oh. Well, don't do that.
It wasn't on purpose.
It's like every time you're having a computer problem, have you considered just not having the computer problem?
You know, I hadn't.
A potion. Stamina. One final rest. We have no souls, but we're not missing any health. We still have an armor, so the shield's still doing something.
I always knew you had no souls.
It's true. Alright. Time to fight Tiamat. The Rise of Tiamat. The Fall of Tiamat.
That was fast.
And every head's got something to say. Man, I feel very strong.
Oh,
We're fine.
seemed like it was a little warm there.
Boom. Cinder 16, everybody. Nearest enemy on dash, and evade. No, hey, get out of here, hide boots. How's it going, Ziffy Doodle? We're not evil enough to get in. But, our stats were, pretty good. Strength details. 94% increased attack speed. 47% increased critical hit chance. 94% more damage dealt. 470 more equip load. 94% increased two-handed weapon damage. And 470% increased critical hit multiplier.
Yeah, them's was some bonuses.
Strength was doing a lot of heavy lifting. What'd you miss? You missed the first run of the stream. Cinder 16 victory. It's pretty good. But no Superflora that time. But it was our first run. We're warming up. Okay. So I do have a goal to win with all the classes, and I hadn't won with that one before because I hadn't really played him. So we got that one done. I don't know, Scott. What are you feeling of things that we may or may not have done already?
Yeah, I don't even know what most of these are. What haven't you done?
Let's go through. We haven't done the Alchemist. Finds locked entrances to alchemy labs. It allows you to transmute items. We haven't won with the Samurai, which is attacks inflict a stack of retribution, which I don't know what that is off the top of my head. We got Ninja. On dash, summon a Shadow Clone Companion that uses a different weapon and grants a different effect depending on if you're using a melee, ranged, or magic weapon. We don't have a win with the Monk, even though we did try him very briefly last stream, where hits with body damage grant key charge. Dashing consumes all key charges to grant you key flow. Cannot gain key charges while you have key flow. Key charges gives you damage, and key flow and cranks your attack speed by like 50 billion. So just lots of punching nonsense.
Okay.
Got the Jester. On dash, your next weapon attack deals a guaranteed critical and lethal hit at the same time. Let's see. We've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. Demon Hunter. Rooms can appear tainted, adding additional enemies, but also doubling the reward. Dancer. On the tally of 5 primary attacks, your next primary attack deals a guaranteed lucky hit. And then we've done all of those. So
I kind of like the sound of the Demon Hunter.
Oh, you like being spicy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's dex-based, and I personally haven't seen a dex build in a while, and, you know, if you find the gunchucks...
Was the Gunchucks dex-based? I don't remember what the stat allocation was for it.
I think it was a mix of stats, but I know dex was at least one of them. I think it was like dex and strength.
Alright, I mean... I'll give it a shot. Alright, so... We start with some god-awful dual crossbows. Knighthood. All enemies are considered fiends. And then a ring that grants 25% increased damage dealt to fiends and 25% increased dealt to undead. I see where it's going. Okay. Room can appear tainted. So that's cursed, but not tainted. But a flask on this mode is quite nice. But keys are also nice.
Oh, this
this damage is...
They are indeed god-awful.
This is going to be an uphill battle. I can feel it.
Look, once you get a good weapon... like gunchucks.
Ah, traces of devilish beasts.
Oh, these are both tainted, so you get double rewards, but there's going to be more enemies with your crappy crossbow.
I'm going to get so much dice. Can the next character be Alchemist? Maybe? Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Hey!
That was really close.
No, we're fine.
So many dice.
Okay, we're fine. Everything's cool. Everything's great.
Hey, pair.
I wasn't worried for even a moment. Gluttonous sins. I think I'm gonna get the extra flasks because I'm scared.
Fair. And normally it only refills one, right? So this is just going to be a full refill since it's tainted.
Yes.
This is kind of why I liked the idea of this guy, because, like, tainted rooms, yeah, they're a little spicier, but double rewards? Like, that seems pretty sweet.
Immediately have a victory drink off of that. Well, we don't have an offhand. But this is a two-handed weapon. So, we didn't get, out of all those dice, none of them were red.
Yeah, I had noticed that when they dropped. I'm like, there's so many of those light blue ones.
I'm gonna go for the accessory. Oh, this is going to be a slog.
Yeah, yeah, it's not ideal. Just slow and steady. Just keep dodging and keep
Yep.
plugging away.
And I have to try to get rid of these robots. Oh, and this guy also summons other friends.
Oh,
Oh, this
jeez.
is going to be the worst. Okay, the robots are dealt with. This weapon has piercing, so I just gotta line up the tree and his friends that he spawns. Alright, more robots. Don't mind me, just dancing my dance over here. Dance, magic dance. Oh, I've taken a hit. Good thing I drank my victory drink earlier.
Don't take another hit.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to help it. This starting weapon is not amazing. I've just decided to go for the boss now. I'm just like, heck with it.
Yeah, he's almost done. There you go.
Take another victory drink. Fine. Well, we can go the good route.
Yeah?
Early Angel Charm is not bad at all. An Enchanted Quiver is tempting. Because that would work with us right now. Because it works with bows and crossbows. And if we're going for other stuff, then it has a high likelihood to be good. But this could be very strong more later. Yeah, I'm doing it. Especially because if we find gunchucks aren't a bow or a crossbow.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. More decks, please. I'm going to not fill up my flasks right now. I'm going to live my life on the edge. Ah, great. Thanks. You know what I wanted to fight right now? You.
I can just feel the sincerity oozing from that statement.
Okay. All of the riffraff is done. You know, I'm starting to think that this character is a bit harder to play in the earlier rounds than the barbarian.
Yeah, you definitely need to be able to pick up a good weapon.
Oh, the air reeks of decay. Tainted booze or untainted cake? Poison spitter, gold chakrams, or a blade summon tome.
Pus spitter has to at least be better than what you're
Yeah.
using, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Alright. And then we'll have some delicious untainted cake. I don't like the pattern of how this shoots. It's a little awkward to hit with.
It is very weird.
Alright. We have 8 rerolls. Only one of them is free. Because, you know that thing that I said that I needed to change? And
You didn't.
didn't.
And I thought of it like as you clicked to
Yeah.
start. I was like, oh yeah, he never checked his perks.
I mean, this one is dex-based, and these 3 are int-based.
So I guess take the dex-based one. Hope it's good.
While you've dealt at least 3 kinds of elemental damage in the
Ah.
past 4 seconds.
That's a little specific.
And unfortunate. Ugh. Shop, we have no money. Let's go get money.
Little money.
Eh. Oh, you blended in with the cobwebs. Slithering in the dark. Oh, tainted candy.
I
Delicious.
was just wondering earlier if you were gonna be able to get tainted level up items, but I guess you can.
Now, will this just be an int that counts as 2 int, or will it be 2 instances of int, which will give me 2 XP?
That's a good question. We'll be able to find out. Because imagine if it's actually 2 pieces of candy, like 2 int and 2 XP. Ooh,
Yeah.
don't die for it.
No, I'm gonna. You can't stop me.
I can't, but I can encourage you not to.
It is?
It is
Two?
2 pieces of candy.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
I don't want a cursed weapon. I do want a cigarette. Demon Blade. That seems thematic.
Yeah.
Unkill Demon Rage.
Look, you were hunting demons and you decided you needed a demon weapon to do it.
I have 1 health and a dream, so,
What can possibly go wrong?
yes. Woohoo! Aha! Yoo-hoo! Oh, res. I ran out of dodges. Oh, God. I'm going to die.
Don't die, you haven't found gunchucks yet.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Demon Hunter is rough.
I think it's a really cool class, but you start with such
Yeah.
a weak weapon. It's like, if you can't
And it didn't
get
get
a
better.
good one.
You know what I will do? Is I'm going to, Hey, look, we upped the Paragon level. It was all worth it. Okay, what is the thing that gives me the rerolls? Yes, this one's the first one. Free trait reroll on your last trait selection is what we want. Alright. Someone had asked for Alchemist, and I was already thinking Alchemist sounded kind of cool.
That was another one I was thinking of right off the bat. I was like, that sounds neat.
Okay, we'll try it. So what kind of stuff do they have going for them? They have a god-awful alchemical concoction. So throw it, do poison damage. Gets an extra flask. Philosopher's Stone. Slowly creates a random potion spawning on room completion. Okay. And then there's locked entrances to alchemy labs, so theoretically keys are good. Oh, that weapon feels so much better. Excuse me? Opening legendary. During combat, periodically trigger your on-kill and on-taking damage effects every 10 seconds.
Okay.
Alright. So, I guess we're going to be looking for that kind of stuff. On-kill and on-taking damage effects. So yeah, if we could find some on-kill effects, that'd be lovely. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Also, I see a locked area. Is it an alchemical thingy?
Maybe.
Or is it something unrelated? So, spiders. Spiders!
It died from poison, so it's all good.
Aha!
It is.
Drop a consumable weapon or equipment item to begin the transmutation process. You only have supplies to transmute one item.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's going to be this because we have nothing else.
You know what'll be scary, though? If it gives you, like, a completely random item so you don't get a weapon back.
Well, then I'm punching stuff. How's it going, Mr. Baconator? Upgrade rarity,
Okay.
reroll weapon type. Ooh.
Interesting.
Upgrades the rarity of the weapon, keeping the type, but not guaranteed to keep the class. This transforms a weapon to another of the same class, keeping the rarity. Well, the rarity sucks. And then... Okay, so that we just want to upgrade the rarity of this.
Oh yeah, just a rarer weapon.
Sniper bow.
Well, okay.
Alright. Let's get more keys. Oh, it's a good thing because there's another thing right here. Is that going to be another upgrade? Because upgrading the rarity of this weapon again, we can really start going in. Nope, this one was just happenstance. Which does mean that we don't have a key, which is sad.
The wooden chest could have keys.
Yeah, it might have a key. Hey, key! One key.
Look at that.
Glove or charm? Let's get the glove. It's a spouter!
Kill it.
I'm working on it. Well, I'm gonna kill his friends first. So you can't like them either. They're spider associates.
Yeah, spiders shouldn't have friends. So if they're friends of spider, they probably deserve to die.
Dang. You know what? Maybe I just fight the spider. Oh, now the spider's gone. Now I'll fight these guys. Oh, the spider's back. Fight the spider.
Yes, send Charlotte back to her web in a box.
Dang. That's some spider. Okay. Poison dart wrists. On the tally of 2 primary attacks, shoot dart projectiles to do poison damage. The galaxy ring, which is orbital nonsense. Which, you know, if we find the gun chucks. Something. Or increased damage with bows and crossbows, which would help us right now, but I feel like I'm going to upgrade this next opportunity.
Yeah, it's like long term, probably not, but...
So I think the poison dart wrist is the best for like right now.
Yeah.
How's it going, like a scroll? Yeah, we'll grab the gloves.
Well, look, if we do find gun chucks...
Then I can upgrade them into legendary weapons.
But there's probably not a legendary gun chuck.
Yes, but I can guarantee myself to have a legendary weapon this run.
But gun chuck.
I'm gonna eat the cursed candy. Oh, look at all my extra wrist shots. I created an Inferno potion. A Twilight Branch.
Uncommon weapons.
Executioner Sword. A disenchanting firework launcher. And frost throwing knives. I mean, a firework launcher just sounds awesome.
Kind of does.
Ah, we're partying. Buddy is like, ice knives, do it!
Look, Bunny, if I can't have gunshots, you can't have frost knives.
Oh, we have a key and there's a chest. Or I say a chest, but nothing here. Oh, alright.
That's
How dare
rude.
you? Key? Sell a key? Ooh, selling a flash
There's a
charge.
gift box.
No, you just sold a bunch of levels.
Huh.
Alright, which one you feeling?
Oh, it's still invisible?
Well, this is the first level. I know it doesn't
Oh,
seem like it, but...
different character. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the demon hunter died already.
Immediately, yes.
Alright,
Well, we got... Chad said 3 twice. And then Furious held up 2 fingers, because he doesn't make any sense.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say 2, and then I saw him hold up 2 fingers, but say 3, and I'm like...
So we got a lot of 2s and 3s. So I'm going to let you be the deciding factor here. Oh, he's putting his heart and soul into this.
I'm gonna go with 3.
All right. Survey says, on the tally of 5 attacks with a magic weapon, repeat the attack. I would like to point out that I do not have a magic weapon. The arcane sniper bow, I don't believe counts. Even though it drains mana, it doesn't have the magic typing.
But if you get a magic weapon, that could actually be pretty cool. Especially if it's a fast one.
Oh boy. Just hide. Hide in the corner. Oh, we're gonna be so cursed with all this tainted candy. No, and there's a thing over there that we don't have the keys for. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not replacing our accessory, so... Ranged weapon. Woo-wee. Oh, I went a little bit too early there. Alright, robots down. Robots are back. I've used a revive. I'm getting smoked.
Oh.
Oh, I clipped me? Oh, and I had a starting legendary. Oh, it feels bad. All
It's
right.
like between the added little robot guys plus the airstrike enchant plus everything the boss was doing, it was a little
Alright.
chaotic.
We're doing a run back because I thought of how I want to adjust this. I love starting with bombs, but for this
But
guy, I'm
keyring,
starting
yeah.
with keys. I think that's going to be a big factor. Is this Cinder 16? Yes. Look, I had a completely successful run. As my first run. Cinder 16, no problem. But now we're playing characters that are a little bit more, complicated. Alright, we got bombs, we got keys.
I think
We
Firos
got
is
me.
trying to say I'm not helping.
Is he trying to say it, or is he saying it?
Yes.
Yeah, come on in, Firos. You could You could help out. There.
It didn't try to say anything. I thought it was pretty clear.
This seems mad, but I think stacking up keys is going to be a very important aspect of this run.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of need them for the alchemy thing.
And it's giving us lots of meat.
Gonna be a
So
beefy
what's the alchemist gimmick?
He gets access to secret alchemical floors that are all hidden by trapdoors.
I was gonna say it was equivalent exchange.
Yes. And he can upgrade either a weapon or a potion, or there's like one other thing. And you could upgrade them by either increasing the rarity, changing their type, doing all kinds of nonsense. We're getting close to creating a potion with our alchemist stone.
We do like our nonsense around here.
Which, if you have enough keys, essentially this character guarantees that you'll have a legendary weapon. We found a floor 1 legendary last time, but I wasted it by dying.
You just experimented too hard.
Alright. Just keep poisoning the Minotaur. Oh boy, ran out of dashes. Oh, right-clicked by accident, started throwing hands. Let's just get rid of the robot. There we go. Robot dealt with. Now I can fight this guy at my leisure. By just consistently throwing bottles of poison at him. Poison. There we go. Huh. Created an agility potion. Hey. Floor 1 legendary. It's just
I mean, that's a lot of armor.
just armor. You know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm safe now.
It's a legendary that helps keep you alive long enough to enjoy it. Theoretically.
So didn't find any alchemical stuff on that last floor, so it's already less good than last time in that regard. Do I spend 10 souls to heal? I think usually the first time is worth it, but I do want to try to go to the super floor, so saving souls is important for that too, but you also have to be alive to get that far.
You did just pick up 3 points of armor.
I did, but
I think you're right for now.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Automod, why did you...
I have no... That typo confuses me for many reasons.
I like he was going for armor, but why would you stop Armo? Automod, you're home. Go drunk.
Do I waste my 1 bomb? Right here, right now.
No.
I've done it.
I meant yes.
Increased damage at close range.
I meant no.
Alright, so it's not Gunchaku, but it is gun.
It's
or
a
we can get the firework launcher back.
I mean...
Look, if we want to entice the gunchucks, we gotta let them know we're gun friendly.
You can't go straight into gunchucks. You have to work your way up by getting a gun. Now you have to find some nunchucks.
Then some duct tape.
There are nunchucks in this game, so we could find all of the bits individually.
Wielded by genuine nuns?
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh, boy.
Sassy room is spicy.
It's fine. I have infinite ammo. That low-key, maybe one of my favorite changes with the update is that ammo is not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got enough beef to allow for a beef talent, and then we have the rest int.
Yeah, but the beef talent's gonna suck. I vote 4 on this one.
Okay. Chat's saying 3.
There's a lot of 3s.
Well, then I'm gonna say 2.
Arduin to be different says 1. You know, I was going to say I have a D4 at my desk. Looking at my dice, I don't think I have a D4, but I have a D8, which is just as good as a D4.
Twice as good, even.
Yeah. So,
There's
let's roll the D8. Take it easy, Heavy. We rolled the equivalent of a 2.
Ah.
Your companions
fool!
grant no stats, but you can have more companions. Great.
Look, I like friendos.
We have to find friendos for that to start to be useful. Ooh.
Well, Scott and I are here.
Yeah, but we're not friendos, we're hecklers.
You guys already didn't offer me any stats. All right.
Well, I guess now we have to figure out which one of us is Statler and which one of us is Waldorf.
Okay, now it's time to upgrade our weapons rarity here. So it'll cease to probably be a gun.
A machine gun upgrade to gunchucks.
It's still a gun. It's a money gun. Grants more attack speed per gold I have.
Nice, make it rain with all of your $0.
That is... I think it's somehow
This
infinitely worse than what
This
you
is
just
a
had.
massive downgrade.
We upgraded it.
No, we didn't.
This is the worst.
All right, we're going back to poison flask for now.
That's some upgrade.
That's fine because it's going to be an epic weapon next. It's bound to be better.
Yeah, what's gonna shoot wooden spoons?
That get more powerful based on how many spoons you have.
And you have 0 spoons.
Look, I know a guy. He runs Big Spoon.
And we've come full circle. I actually forgot about the whole big spoon thing.
How could you?
Like, it's been a minute, okay?
Stop it, go away.
And Bunny with the Lovids play. Hard spoons.
When you said there was going to be an uphill battle earlier, can you tell me the lottery numbers too? 7. You know, a weapon might not be the worst thing in the world. All right.
Another money gun. Dual wield $0.
Look, I do that in real life. I have experience. Woo! Dive, duck, dip, dive. Robot, go away. Okay, robot's down.
We didn't come here for your party. Stop it.
More friendos. Woo-wee! Okay. We can just chill out here for a second. Okay!
You're back.
Oh. This is gonna be an uphill battle. Uphill both ways. In the snow. Barefoot. Oh, I got it.
It's alright, it's only a flesh wound.
Okay, I need you guys to go away. Oh, God. Just party time over here. Okay, okay, okay. Getting the shots in, getting the shots in. I just walked right into him. What? Oh, come on. Would you just die already? All of my armor went away.
Ravelich is intense.
I made another potion. A god-awful morning star. Crappy eggs. Or a disenchanting arcane torrent tome. This is the best one, but people did want to see eggs at one point.
But, I mean, why?
I feel like the tome
is
is
the absolutely correct
the
answer.
smart choice.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But it could have been eggs. I think I'm gonna heal now. I have less armor to rely on these days.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now I get to destroy bees. Maybe.
Maybe.
Weapons like this are hard for me because you kind of have to lead your shot, and the travel time on the weapon is sometimes inconsistent.
Variable, you know.
Alright, alright.
I mean, the AoE isn't big. The weapon should honestly just be homing.
Oh, if that's an alchemy lab, I can upgrade my money gun to an epic weapon. Epic money gun.
Like this time, it's bound to actually get better, right?
It can't keep getting
Like-
worse, right?
Like, can it get worse at this point?
What are the odds? Alright, money gun. Disintegrator.
Okay, that changes some things.
We got a laser gun. But now, this means that when I upgrade this again, it'll be legendary.
What's the worst legendary gun?
Now, these have all been guns thus far, but as far as I can tell, it's not guaranteed that it will remain a gun.
Well, I think that's just because if there isn't a weapon of that type in that rarity, then it has to be something different. But it seems to tend to if it can.
Oh boy. Oh, ooh, ha, he, ooh, ha, he, ooh, ooh. I didn't get hit there.
Red bud, if you want it.
Secret. Well, that sets my... At close range, I have bonuses.
With your gun.
With my gun. Do I take the
So-
damage to save the bomb?
Time to go like full equilibrium and gun kata everywhere?
Yes.
You know, I often forget about that movie, but I actually love that movie.
I think, honestly, it's good.
It's so ridiculous,
Yeah.
but it's great.
But they embraced the ridiculous and just
Yeah.
kind of ran with it. And, I mean, it's another flick where Sean Bean dies, so really it's okay.
Which is to say every flick.
Yep, every 2.6 years another Sean Bean dies.
All right. Increased stats for mana-based weapons, which we can't guarantee we'll have all the time. On kill and on combat start, gain a mana star. We had an on kill whole situation at one point. Or draining mana, shoot extra stuff.
Probably Probably Mana Forged.
Oh, how's it going, King Teltia? Yeah, I don't hate Mana Forged.
Although
Actually,
you don't
this
currently use
yeah,
mana.
this doesn't use mana. I just
Yeah, not
realized it
currently.
afterwards. So, oops.
But maybe the legendary weapon you get will.
Good, yeah.
I don't think
Or
I
you can
want
just
to go to the
use the
tavern
book.
right now. Look, we'll adjust once I have a legendary weapon, and we can make decisions. Retaliation potion grants 4 seconds of invincibility after taking damage for 10 rooms. That's interesting. You know what? I'll drink that for now. Drop my starting armor, not worth much. Yeah, it's true, but I'm going to be making potions all the time, so I'm not that worried about drinking potions on this run because I'm going to have plenty. Oh, don't have a helmet.
It's true. You do not have a hat. Oh, it's your favorite.
To shoot. Oh boy.
Look, you can deny your feelings for being mommy all you want. We know the truth.
I feel like you do know the truth. That's why you keep heckling me. Bees are bad, and they all deserve to be put in some sort of bee gulag.
I don't know if that's a thing. But thank you for not saying bee goulash.
On dash, shoot myself at people. Increased mana regeneration, which we're not currently using. Increased lucky hit chance with magic weapons, which we're currently not using. None of these are great. This one technically is a thing that is useful right now. This could be good if our legendary eventual weapon is magic, but...
And Magascap could be in the same boat.
yeah, we'll do this one because it's fine. Oh, and then
That's
we're
a
going
good-
to be good.
That's a good shop.
And we already start at +1, which is nice. Mana regen. Thrusting damage inflicts bleed, which we don't currently do. And then Vampire Bat, which we can have lots of.
Companions.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Little bat friends.
And can't you just summon, like, multiple of him? Like,
Yes. I like how, for being good, we found Vampire Bats.
yeah.
Alright.
Bat friends.
And then we don't have enough souls for the last one, but we got 2 good there, which means we just need 1 more good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And we did end up getting... No, we're not cursed currently, but we can buy a purging stone from a guy at a tavern for a good. Getting
Ooh,
dice,
dice, though.
lovely. Get them, bat friends. My good bats.
Would that make you Mr. Good Bat?
Mr. Good Bat. Bat me a bat.
Good,
Bat,
good,
bat,
good
bat, bat. We don't need rare weapons currently because I'm going to be upgrading this disintegrator and seeing what
You're gonna
happens.
make your own rare weapons with blackjack and hold on.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't expect him to... He juked me. Oh, come on.
What's in the box?
All right,
The box.
let's go. Truth and justice. Primary attack alternates between dealing radiant damage and dealing corruption dark damage. And it's a... Oh, it's the set of guns.
And it has triple
It's
S scaling.
ebony and ivory, baby. Let's go.
No, it's clearly Truth and Justice.
Yeah. All right.
Something,
So
something copyright.
So I'm feeling pretty okay about that. Do I care about burning? Because we can re-enchant it right now. I don't think burning is that exciting. We can do better.
Yeah, you can do better.
Deadly.
Deadly.
Extra crit hit modifier. Current crit chance is 13%. Meh.
Could be worse.
So it scales off of everything, so we kind of want everything.
I still think you reroll the weapon when you get the chance, though. There are much better legendaries out there.
Does it keep enchantments? I don't think it does. I think the enchantments are...
That part I don't say.
So at which point we
I wouldn't
say-
expect it would.
Ooh, +3 in.
But
That-
petrified heart.
That's tough.
Oh, that's a tough choice.
Lollipop, lollipop, lollipop.
Well, Bunny says heart, so clearly it's candy.
Bunny turned down candy? Excuse me,
She
what?
did.
Bunny, are you okay?
Crazy.
Blink twice if you need help.
Just blink loud.
I'm gonna roll a die. I'm so torn. It was close. The petrified heart won. I honestly don't know which one I preferred. It was that close.
Well, the dice gods have spoken, so. Creative retaliation potion.
We did. We still got one running. More keys, because we need more keys all the time.
You've got one running. Maybe you should go catch it.
I gotta go.
You know, me too.
Alright, it's my stream now.
This is how he takes over.
Concern?
And isn't Mini Champs a legendary pet? Oh yeah, the Mimic I believe was a legendary pet. You are correct. As much as I like a key, repairing all of my armor seems
That-
lovely.
Does seem good.
And using my last bomb.
But it's for candy, so it's allowed.
All the vampire bats and fancy pistols. Maybe I'm like a cross between Dante and Alucard. Oh! I went to
Maybe
bomb
you're
the
just
secret.
Vincent.
I tried to bomb the secret and was sad.
Like, I didn't tell you it was there because you're out of bombs.
Yeah. Rare item or charm. A lot of our items are pretty meh. I'll just do this. So it's a boss that already has 2, and then it has the robots, which is extra, and then they have the enchantment where they summon more friends. Ow.
Yeah, this is much.
Ah, dang it. Fine, I didn't want all of that armor anyway.
You still have a little bit of it left.
Oh, come
kidding.
on. Ugh, don't worry, I'm just gonna die horribly. Ugh.
Look, you kept all your hearts. Life is hard.
I kept all my hearts, but I lost the soul heart and all my armor again. Alright, boots of swiftness, hat of drunkenness, and ring of explosiveness. I do have a gold die. It's only for a rare. Is that worth using a gold die?
I would save the die, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Blacksmith, I am once again in need of your services. But we don't need to heal or anything there, so that's fine. I do think re-rolling this weapon is a thing. It's a legendary weapon, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it.
I mean, like it's a good boss weapon because of the way the different debuff stack. But it's not good for room clear, and like that's even on bosses you need room clear.
I don't like any of this.
Yeah, it's all garbage.
The critical hit cast. Well, with melee and range, as long as I keep using a not magic weapon, but if I'm going to change the type of this, then I don't know what I'm going to be getting.
Yeah.
But I'm not really doing lucky hits, and I don't know if I'm doing melee. I think I'm going to get cast on crit and then just kind of hope for the best.
Kind of hope,
yeah. I need to make room here. Take the stamina potion for now. Put you over there, put you over there, put you there. So now if I crit, I will cast the Arcane Torrent. There's another secret over there that I can't deal with, and I'm not going to get more bombs because fish and chips, baby. Alright, I've seen my cast thing go off a little bit there.
Yeah, a couple of those.
Let's see. A bartering potion. Ooh. I don't hate you. Now I'll get the bombs. Okay. More dice?
More dice.
More dice.
And I'll be back.
Alright. Oh, we got another room. What will our next weapon be? Assuming that this is indeed an alchemist area.
It'll be the best weapon.
Reroll weapon, so transforms into another of the same class, keeping the rarity. So it will still be a gun. Or we can do it. So if we do this, then we're guaranteed to be able to keep using cast on crit, no problem. Ghost rifle.
Okay.
During combat, periodically calls down a nuclear bomb that does a lot of damage.
Interesting.
But only scales with dex. We could only ever use... Yeah, we could only ever use it once. Okay. Well... Okay. We're just firing. Oh, we got a robot. Oh, there's the nuke. The nuke came down. I like the noise it makes. And then it just nukes the whole room. Okay. Hold on, you. Don't really have money for a shop. I don't like any of these. We have red dice. A key. We need more keys. Yeah, we do need a pawn shop. I had access to a pawn shop slightly earlier, but... The nuke thing is fun, but I'm not sure if I like this weapon either.
Yeah, it's really slow. So it's like the nuke is great when it goes off, but it takes a while. And in the meantime, you're just firing really slowly and not for a massive amount of damage either.
And then stuff like that, where if I went ahead of time, then it's like it did nothing. All right. Berserker potion. You know, I'm never gonna use that. I'm just gonna keep holding on to potions. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but... why am I dropping nukes? Because that's what my weapon does. It drops nukes. Let's go for the charm. Okay. Nuke. Alright, run around.
Like, it definitely does help clear things out when you get the nuke drop.
Ooh. Yeah, but then there's phases like this where the boss isn't even here, so I'm just like, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not convinced I like it. Take it easy, Sevy. How's it going, Daniel? A legendary. Grants +1 to weapon upgrade level.
Just any weapon. Okay.
I'm okay with that. Alright. More efforts of goodness. Zinc, Edge of Charm, and Imp Charm. Let's see. We only needed one more good. So maybe I just get the Zinc just to stack up on free int, and then when we change the weapon, maybe that weapon will scale on the int better. Because, yeah, I mean, just a free 3 int is also fine.
Yeah, I mean, more stats.
Don't forget to set up today's video. I would never forget to do that. I'm going to just now check my phone for an unrelated reason. It has nothing to do with the thing you just said that I should do, that needs to be done. And there, I am done checking my phone for unrelated reasons.
You have questions?
You should. That's healthy.
That's fair.
All right. So yeah, we very much want to change this weapon. I know there's another legendary gun that's essentially like it shoots every bullet all at once forever. I don't remember what it scales on.
You know what would be tragic, though? Is if you go to the alchemy table and you're like, make this another legendary gun, and you get back the truth and justice.
Oh, trust me, I've already thought about it. But
I mean, that might be better than this.
For as bad as that would be, you gotta think of how funny it would be for the content.
Also fair.
Oh, just kind of... You know, I'm going to soften everybody up so that way when the nuke comes down. There, it killed most of them.
I'm sorry, did the nuke come from the gun?
It comes from the sky.
But it is caused by the gun, yes.
It is caused by the gun, but it comes from the
Oh,
sky.
I was like, please tell me it's not, the gun is not called the Jericho.
No, this is called the Ghost Rifle.
Bad Borderlands 3 memories. Playing
I
with two
don't,
co-op partners and them both having Jerichos and playing a game called Danger Gun.
I don't have much to barter, so I'm just going to grab that and use the barter thing, and then I'm just going to start using potions more.
I mean, you probably should. You kind of have an endless bag of them.
Fine, then I'll look at another weapon, just cuz. The Bola crossbow. A poisonous concoction. Go back to our roots. Or the chainsaw katana.
I mean, you should probably stay on Brian and take the poison.
Done. And then we'll get another key, because keys are king for this particular build. Oh god. Oh, the nuke. We have a little bit of money, but I'm gonna get the souls. Ah, there we go. Alright, so taking bets. Will it be... Will I go back to the pistols, or will I get another weapon?
I think it'll be a different weapon.
I'm betting on tragedy.
Bunny is also betting on tragedy. Haha! The Mega Machine Gun!
Mega machine gun, okay. I
also,
like how you have a precise mega machine gun.
So this also doesn't scale on int, which is disappointing based on all of the int we have. But there's lots of bullets.
Yeah, also increased crit chance with lots of bullets. You could be shooting on lots of arcane missiles.
That is true. It does have a 0.2 second cooldown, but
you'll probably be triggering about every 0.2 seconds. So I always have to find a cooler magic weapon to have in that slot.
do I spend a key to go into the evil land? It will take away one of my good.
Can't you buy dice to get good back?
I can buy dice to get lawful back. The good guy is the cleric who sells purge stones. And I don't really have enough money to reroll.
Contrary to her nature, Bunny is saying no to evil.
Dang.
It's like we don't even know her anymore. It's so weird.
Tequila's extra crit multiplier. But I can only buy one, because it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's super spendy.
Hey, you know what? We're just going to get the beers.
Hey, Everest.
How's it going, Everest? And then we're going to repair our armor because... Ow.
Because reasons.
And then we're going to get a key back.
What? No, that's crazy talk. Yeah, this seems better.
Okay. We need a better spell to cast on crit, so I think that's the next thing to start juicing up.
Better spell and possibly permanent infusions would be good for this too.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, we don't have gloves. Alright, got rid of all of the riffraff. Oh, these party things are just so annoying. Oh, come on. Try to take out these robots quickly. There we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's so much visual noise. Where are you? Fight me, you coward! Alright. I lost some armor, but it's fine. That's what it's there for.
But not all of it.
Not all of it.
So, ahead of the game.
Increased damage dealt to enchanted enemies, which is all bosses. Increased movement speed per curse you have. Or extra mana. Well, gloves it is.
Pity it wasn't gloves that added damage to your attacks.
Well, I mean, it's still 30% increased damage to enchanted enemies, and we fight a lot of enchanted enemies.
I mean, that's fair.
We have enough to upgrade there, but I'll hold off for now because we don't need it right now. We'll work on getting more stats.
Bomb the whole top.
We also do bonus damage for close range things, which is still a thing that we're not really utilizing much of. I think we get the trait tome because
Yeah.
just these Metaforge bolts are never going to be a thing. As much as it's sad giving up XP, I'm currently not using the int for my weapon. Oh, I just walked right into it. I'm a foolish fool. While you've only dealt one elemental damage type in the past 4 seconds, you get increased effective elemental ailments. I don't know if I'm doing any.
I don't really do any. Yeah.
Grenadier. During combat, periodically trigger your own bomb effects and throw a grenade.
That seems okay. That seems good.
Yeah, we could do that. There we go. Another cursed candy or bombs. I'm gonna get the
bombs.
Oh, there's a lot of angry going on there. Petrified mana or a magic weapon. I'm not gonna go for either of those. You know what? Now I'll get
magic weapon would have been a good one to go for because we're all looking for a better spell.
That is true, but I've already committed that I'm going to be doing a lot of re-rolling of them, so I don't know. Oh boy,
no!
Something happened.
Oh no!
Something keep alive. The flying boomerang. How's it going, Sandwich Ghost? Tiny Rogue's what you play now? I've been playing a lot of it. A, because I like it, and B, because it's been doing pretty well on stream. Equip load capacity is halved, but you gain 100% crushing hit chance. Our crushing hit would guarantee that we're doing top-end damage, but our top-end damage isn't crazy. If we halved our capacity, we would be in trouble with our stuff.
if you don't want to waste a reroll, I think Poison Armor is probably your best one here.
Yeah, but
I would reroll is probably better.
Burning Aura. Ooh, now Resolute Technique. Oh, we do have a lot of crit hit chance. Why is our crit hit chance so high?
Well, and if you lose crit, we lose. It's another talent.
Oh, because it's giving us crit hit.
And you lose the cast on crit.
Oh,
What
yeah,
does
yeah,
fa-
yeah. That's sort
What
of the
does
whole
fatigue
thing.
do?
Fatigue lowers their movement speed, and then they take more damage from critical hits. So,
That
could be
doesn't
good.
suck.
Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Bunny, you've become my favorite. That's
Oh,
what Bunny
no.
does. Alright, so now we're going to upgrade this Torrent Tome, because that's our spell.
Yeah.
Spectral Blade Wand. Okay.
Sure, I'm in.
Blood chests. Tempting. Okay.
See, Sandwich, this is how Bun gets you. She suckers you in by being all cute and innocent, and then you find out the real Bunny later on. Usually accompanied by head trauma.
Slender. Ow.
Love you, Bun.
Oh, grant one
Ooh.
luck. That was super worth. Assuming I don't die. Bombs is fine.
Tactical nuke!
Oh God, Sandwich Coast!
Oh,
It begins.
here we go again.
Nuclear fallout once again. Thank you very much, Sandwich Coast. You are very, very generous. I know how the sandwich died now.
Extra toasty. Oh, now I want a toasty sandwich. God damn it. I played myself.
Hey, Keys. I don't really have money for a shop. Trait tome. I'm using all of this. The only thing that's like is the pets. But, nah.
Oh, that's a good point, King Taltia. Earlier we had a ghost rifle that dropped nukes.
I hadn't thought of that particular connection. It was prophetic. I'll bomb for safety to go into the event. Examine the burnt tree. So this is a twice as good resin. You know what? I'll just eat that potion because I can. I think I'll get a curse for an epic. I think that's fine. All right, dragon. That is
If that is your real name.
Oh, yeah. Dodging your shots is probably something I should consider.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm poisoned and on one heart.
This seems fine.
Your definition of fine, my definition of fine. Don't lie.
Well, I mean, mine includes the dog in the burning room, so.
Nah, well. Oh, jeez. I survived, but I lost my res, and everything's gone down.
Everything's
Yeah.
questionable.
It's funny how after fighting that particular boss, you're always in much worse shape.
Twilight Talisman doesn't work because it's a two-handed weapon. Movement speed.
Tactical nuke!
Oh God!
And there it is.
Oh, that was a bigger one.
Sandwich Ghost! Oh, I feel like I shouldn't have switched weapons before. Holy cow. So with that last nuke, actually, I think even with the first nuke, yeah, it was with the first nuke because the numbers just updated. I was just like, we've never had over 1,000 subsequent subscribers before. We do now, with significant margin for error. Because yeah, we had it after the first one. Yeah, that's whoo boy. Thank you. See why Bunny is so powerful? Bunny is drunk.
So next time we know Sandwich is coming around, we stream on my channel, right? that's what we're doing.
Poison stick do corruption. We don't do poison. Fire to melee attacks or block on an offhand. Great. You know what? Maybe one day. I mean, I'm not going to be able to use it.
Viper, you never set up your affiliate crap.
Yeah, whose fault's that?
Vipers.
Okay, I'm healed up. I still have enough for more for an upgrade. But now I kind of want to keep a buffer for more future heals and other things. I'm scared. But maybe since I'm scared, I should get the health now.
Probably, yeah.
Not a bad idea.
With all this nuclear fallout, you gotta be as healthy as you can.
Well, you just grew a second heart. It's fine.
Oh, I'm a Time Lord now?
I was going to go with Krogan, but we can go Time Lord.
I don't know if I'd say he's got a quad.
That hasn't grown in yet.
I don't want to know where you get your information from.
You probably don't, in fact.
Also, that's just another legendary weapon. The Bone Force.
I mean, that does
Also,
use mana.
But it is not a spell. Well, let's test it out and see how it goes. It
Yeah, so
scales
it's not
off the
a
same stuff.
spell.
Look at you having multiple legendary weapons to choose between.
Yeah, you know, just as we do.
First world problems.
Now, what I could do, if I wanted to expedite the process of what I was already going for, is I could, next alchemy room, try to change this into a magical thing, because it's already legendary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raijin.
Ooh.
I have never seen that before, and I don't.
That is a really cool weapon. Or at least it sounds really cool.
Look, I'll give it a couple of swings just for you.
Oh, I like it. I mean, obviously not
Yeah,
for this
of course you
build,
like
but
it.
I really like it.
But I'm with you on that.
Also, everything hurts.
Tiny, yes, in fact, it does help.
Get all of your information from a girthy beard. Well, I do my best. It's all I got going for me.
Look, mine might be short, but it's distinguished, so it's okay. Where did you just throw that grenade to?
You know, just where it was needed. Where it was needed.
Exit stage left, indeed.
Alright, so. Bone Force. Reroll weapon type. So it is currently ranged. It'll either be melee or magic. So it's a 50-50 shot for greatness.
Find out.
Volcanic Codex.
That.
It's got a bad
Okay.
enchant.
Magic.
But we can work with that.
Now you just cause volcanoes.
We will need to enchant it better.
I don't think that's working.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Unless that's just the orange blast. But I'm not seeing volcanoes pop up.
You hold.
Because
What's
I
it
was
supposed to
seeing,
do?
like, some orange shockwaves appear.
That's the grenade.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I don't.
yeah, it wasn't
That makes me
working.
sad. It's not working.
Well, now we just gotta re-roll it.
Yeah. I would put the side scepter up first though.
Was that? Oh.
Yeah, swap it around back around.
Doesn't work on channeling weapons. Yeah, I agree, but this isn't a channeling weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about channeling.
Zing. So, I don't know.
I blame society. Possibly Bun.
I don't have to waste a key on you, but I do have to not get hurt by you either. There we go. Dark Lord Helmet. Damaging hits from weapons at upgrade weapon 4 or higher inflict intimidate. We do have +1 to weapon upgrade level, so this can be up to weapon 4. And then the gloves are gives us an extra revive, and on death find revive gain second wind. We'll lose 30% damage against enchanted enemies, but it'll give me a death defy. You know what?
Look, I said I blame society and possibly Bun because Bun allegedly is part of said society. It's only logical.
We live in a society. Eh. Set. Oh boy. I dove into the danger zone.
That was
and
a
it worked
dash
out.
choice, sir.
Hey, look, it worked out. Holy ha! Ooh, ooh, we're fine. Oh, the sweet, delicious wyvern armor that I'm going to sit on the ground. Blacksmith.
Everything could be a dragon again.
We need more money for you, but I keep finding
So take
stats.
some money.
I want stats. The problem is we haven't really pawned anything.
True.
That's what we need.
Also, not even. Well, I mean, you have a couple things to pawn, I guess.
Yeah, just the stats are good right now. Oh, dang it. Grab an infusion. I think we'll have enough potions to go around. Oh, you so-and-so. Just wasting all of my stuff. Oh, that was the good charcoal that I used. I should have held on to that for a little bit longer. Legendary item.
Ooh. Could it be a boat?
Okay. It's these two again.
Could even be Truth and Justice.
Okay, that would be funny.
That would be really funny, but also tragic. Alright, one down, one to go. Oh, jeez. That lightning bullet was after me. Alright, just take our time. No rush, no hurry. There we go. Man. A mundane potion. A mundane potion is a potion buff that does nothing and lasts for 10 rooms.
It's my favorite
Well.
now.
Returning again with the returning projectiles. And I don't have another gold die. Oh, that's so sad. Dash, none armor. I'm gonna get the gloves, but I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna drink this mundane potion. Returning projectiles, huh? Well, maybe one day we can work with that.
Hold on. You can actively work with that now.
Oh, with the spectral
Yeah,
blade wand.
they come back.
I suppose it's true.
So it's not a complete waste, but you would lose your revive.
Can I re-roll the gloves as alchemist? I think it was weapons. I don't know if it was armor. We could find out. We'll hold on to it. I'm not going to go into the good shop because I don't have that many souls to spend.
No more good shop lollipop.
The good shop. Lollipops. There's no lollipops in there. But there's meat here.
And or money. We are never getting this minigun upgraded.
We will, eventually. One day. Maybe.
Will we?
We gotta find a pawn shop first.
What's up, man? Did you not like my good shop lollipop song?
Enemies take increased damage equal to the reduction of their movement speed. If you'll remember, we're inflicting fatigue, which reduces their movement speed by 25%.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't suck, actually.
So, that'll do.
The good shop lollipop? I'm confused. Why did you want me to say it again?
Laser rifle. A deck of cards. And Reaper's Toll. No, Bunny really wanted a deck of cards, and I'm not really going to be using any of these probably, so you know what? Well, I got you. I almost want to get rid of the Philosopher's Stone just to stop it with the potions. I need space.
But another mundane potion would be delicious right about now.
It sure would be. Doing it. I'm making the decision.
But they taste like sadness, Lee.
Because this way I can have more money to sell later.
That's true. Hey, bombs. That's a lot of bombs.
Yeah, we got a lucky pull. Also, we got another chance to potentially roll our stuff. Lots of bombs. Okay. This crappy volcanic codex. Reroll weapon. A quick fiend commander codex. This summons stuff. Will this one work? Just for reference, let's see what it does. It gives me lots of friends,
And it throws
and then
bats.
I throw bats.
What? What's happening?
It's certainly interesting.
Well, there's the pawn shop.
Oh, hey. We're looking for you, buddy.
I forgot to check to see if I could reroll these gloves. We're definitely selling you. You know what? I'm not gonna bother because I need the
That's
money
fair.
anyway.
You can sell the Raijin sword.
Yeah, I should.
The edge.
I'm not going to sell the Spectral Blade Wand because
Not yet, yeah.
we don't know if this is going to work or not. We have a good amount of bombs, so I'm just going to get more money,
Hey,
which means
money.
that we're definitely going to have enough to... upgrade. Oh, I definitely saw
It is
throwing
throwing
bats.
bats.
We're throwing
Oh, yeah.
bats. Bats are being thrown.
All right then. We have a
look at both.
synergy.
Is the throwing bats good or not? Who knows, but it's
I
something.
mean, it does decent damage, and it's AoE.
If someone has a keen eye, you can see how much damage they're doing.
Critting for 1100-ish.
Tavern, I can refill my flasks, if anything. And also get crunk.
What's the enchantment on the new spell?
Extra attack speed, which doesn't really matter,
Does
but I
nothing for that, but whatever.
but I don't want to spend the money. Alright, we'll get the flasks. Let's see. Lucky hit chance. Increase damage over time. Or just more damage. I think I'll just do the damage out of these options. 2, 5, and one more. Okay.
Where to lead? Lee, where does it go?
Only a pure soul. I'm pretty good. Boom. Shocking Excalibur +4. Upgrades to True Excalibur at upgrade level 4. It is a +4, but it's technically not upgraded to level 4. It's +4
But
because I'm
that's
a
something
hero.
new to roll.
It is. Also, Blacksmith. Huge.
Oh God, do we
do,
do the Excalibur?
do we totally switch gears? Hold on. That weapon comes
hold on
back.
a second.
That weapon comes back. Didn't I have something about that? Or did I already get rid of it?
The gloves you just sold.
Oh, excellent. Perfect.
The timing.
But I mean, that's not bad.
But this can't upgrade here.
Right.
I would still need the thing here, so
There's a meta progression that allows you to upgrade to 4 of these. You should look into that.
is there? I feel like I've looked at all of them and I don't remember that one. Okay, so now our weapon hits from upgrade level 4 and higher inflict intimidate, so our gun will now intimidate, and then if we find a blacksmith thing, we'll put it on the Excalibur and we'll work from that.
I feel you should use Excalibur for a room just to see, because like that's a strong pattern.
It's okay. It doesn't have the range or the amount of
Yeah,
hits.
you're missing range. Well, with the return, the amount of hits is pretty similar.
If they're close. In which, theoretically, people want to be close to do more damage with the war belts, but I don't want to be close because they do damage to my face.
Hey, are you really using your face, though? Anchor flail.
Woo, anchor flail! Charm or an accessory. We have a set here, but it's not a set that I'm particularly that interested in. We are filled up on charms, but we have charms that can be very easily replaced. I'll go for the charm. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel. I like being able to stay at arm's reach, which really means that I need to find better armor. Whew. Fine. Okay. Oh, I don't like being stuck in this corner. Thanks. Oh, there was nowhere to go there. Right. Oh. That giant middle laser is actively the worst enchantment in the game. I hate it so much.
But it's so predictably in your way.
Every time. Oh. Would you mind just dying, please? Thank you. Okay. Nesglect is forever neglected. Extra mana, which does nothing. Extra luck, which honestly, I'm not really using this close range stuff anyway.
Yeah, just go with the luck.
Boots. Yeah, you know what? Done. Don't need Warlord's Wake. I can find better boots. Alright. Morkendi. Again, we're still not scaling on that, but it is giving us more crit. We have a 33% chance to crit.
And you're on floor 10 and not next level yet.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of...
Yeah.
Didn't get hit. It was fine. Ooh, a lollipop. We're okay with keys for now.
Yeah, the good shop lollipop. Let's go.
What do we explore now? Uh-oh.
Change Excalibur type and see what we get.
Oh, you're done with Excalibur already after all that?
On this Hive of Cinder, yeah. You want to be further away.
Consumable weapon or equipment item. So it is... I could have re-rolled the gloves. It's true. Alright. Reroll weapon type. Can I upgrade the pet? That's an interesting option. Eh. Oh, it's just a consumable. Transform into keys or bombs is interesting.
That is interesting as an option in the future, potentially.
Okay. I could just upgrade the anchor flail to make this also legendary instead of rerolling the Excalibur, because whatever, man.
You could.
Crappy Mjolnir.
Okay, but even Crappy Mjolnir is a good weapon.
I like it.
Whew,
I like it a lot.
that's fancy.
Yeah, Mjolnir's busted in this game.
Lightning strikes that attack a bunch of damage every 2 units moved. Oh, well, every 2 units the weapon moves.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
interesting.
then it moves a couple of units.
Look at this guy with his 3 pocket legendary weapons.
As we do. Kyle overkill thing for the 10 months. Let's get that level. Ah, you dingle. Alright. What do we got? What's our lucky hit chance currently? 20%. Because we have 2 full luck.
Yeah. Lightning Conductor wouldn't be bad then.
Yeah, we could just shock people with our... It's 0.25, so we can do it 4 times a second.
Yeah.
You know what?
I like it.
I don't hate it. We have 1 obsidian
And we know
die.
Scott's on board, so.
Yeah.
Do we want to obsidian die? Because I feel like this pet is not doing a ton for us.
Yeah.
So... We'll go down to 1 bat. How's it going, Nicholas? Oh, and then we got Cheap Shot.
Which...
Unlucky hit, increased secondary attack damage, which we don't do. Great.
Bunny Meow is fine. She's curled up on her bed right next to me.
I don't think I want to be more cursed at this stage of the game, so...
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah.
So you spew lightning and bats, and you've essentially just turned into an Ozzy show.
Yes, kind of. All right. It's
What-
very
what-
much a
no.
to whom it may concern situation.
Bunny, know what?
Bunny no jutsu.
Pyrotechnics and bats. That's an Ozzy Osbourne thing if it was anybody.
I saw Ozzy live once.
Before the mummification? Nice.
When I was in high school, I went to Ozfest. It was a wild time.
Most Ozfests were, yes.
In my high school days when I was going through a phase. It's not a phase, Mom. Where
It was.
I had blue hair and spiked collars and Hot Topic pants.
I'm thinking back, is like, if that would have been... This is where the slight age difference comes into play. Because in my high school days, that would have been Lollapalooza gear.
I mean, I think they're both acceptable. Why haven't you tried Mjolnir in combat? Because it's a crappy Mjolnir. Also, the extra luck is nice, but 80% more damage is nicer.
Yeah.
And we'll get more bombs.
Boom.
There, Mjolnir in action. Luck gave you that item. It's true.
And luck can take it away.
And it will. Yeah, we'll look at the shop. Why not? We could better enchant our Mjolnir at the cost of all of our money. Look, you can't take it with you, right?
But you could buy a gift box.
Can I afford them both? I can afford them both.
Well, okay.
Excellent.
I believe we have a plan.
It's a magic Mjolnir now. More bombs. And,
And it filled
A
your
flask.
flasks.
I'll take that. Alright. Hi, bye, Mr. Bearman. Have fun getting
I
your
want
ice
ice
cream.
cream. Take me with you.
Huh? A raincoat? No, thank you. This would only heal 1 heart. So, meh. Our boots are pretty worthless. So, getting boots is where I'm going.
Well, see, I wouldn't have thought you were a child, Mr. Bearman, because then you would be Mr. Bear Cub.
See, we still got the fire. We still got some booze, so I don't need to use the
Mr. Bear Kid. Kid me a kid. Kid bear.
Bear.
Kid, bear.
Okay. Meteor danger zone death. So, take out the robots first, if I can. Hit.
Mr. Bearman, that would entirely depend on where you're going for ice cream. But you can never go wrong with just a good vanilla bean with me.
My problem with vanilla bean is always that as much as I find it tasty, it's not chocolate.
See, and as someone that merely thinks chocolate is okay, I'm fine with that.
But chocolat. Oh, I got hit again.
Wasn't he one of the Knights of the Round Table?
All right. Death hath been conquered.
Oh, okay. Bear in mind that simplifies things. If you're going to DQ, one Reese's Blizzard, please.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
I also like they have like an Oreo hot cocoa blizzard. That one's really good.
An offhand where my companions gain crit chance equal to my crit chance, even though I don't have an offhand currently. Reduces companion damage by increasing my damage, but I like doing intimidate. None of these are great, and I don't have a reroll, so it's a little sad. I'll put on the explorer boots. They don't quite work, but it's fine. How's it going, Storm of the Seas? Alright, now time to conquer heaven. Maybe. We'll see.
Heaven or hell, duel.
Duel what? Let's rock.
Fight!
I'm going to take both my sippies now. I'm going to hold on to this until the end, because there'll be a fireplace at the end where I could potentially heal if I need to.
If only you could repair.
Yeah.
Like Safe Light.
There might be a soul shop that has...
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
How dare you?
I regret nothing.
It's like I may have been the one to say the jingle, but Furos did it through me.
Used you as a conduit.
Dance, puppet, dance?
Do we still want to try to reroll something? Maybe upgrade my boots? Because I don't care about them?
Oh, yeah! I'm sorry, one of the options was
Hey.
transform into set item.
Oh,
Also,
it's an
that's not
Oh,
boots.
dang it.
Yeah. Well,
At first, I thought that was boots that gave block, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And then I realized it was a cobalt shield, and it's like, "Oh, well."
no, it's fine, because I still had my old boots. Everything's okay. Technically, nothing changed. I don't have any keys, so... I'm gonna bomb this.
Is it because you're mad? Are you mad bombing?
Yes.
But just the once? So you're mad unit bombing?
No.
I need to stop this.
You stop. Alright, more crit hit multiplier. More lucky chance. I like that.
We do like lucky hit because we get stuff off those. That's where the chain lightning's coming from.
Yes.
Of course, you could be getting a lot more lightning. If you were using Mjolnir. Just saying. I feel like the flask refill is the safer option, but
Yeah. Oh god. Robots have broken into heaven. Soul Heart's also the safer option, but crit hit multiplier. So good.
You say that like it's a bad thing?
Yes. And I will not change my answer. Oh, jeez.
Hi, Tiny. Save me some stir fry. It sounds delicious.
Okay. We got there. Random tome. I don't want to be cursed, even though that's lucky chance, which is nice. I think we're using everything. I guess the Grenadier is probably our weakest
Safety first.
thing.
Put on your helmet.
Oh god, Doom Countdown! No longer has to count down to see how long it takes for him to get a helmet. Because our Doom Countdown. Alright, we have critical hit chances 0. I feel like we're past that point. While you have a mark reward, your primary attacks at far range gain lethal hit. Well, we don't mark anything, so...
Yeah.
Oh, Tiny, maybe you don't need to. Because a lot of the voices were Viper and myself.
And unfortunately, I also reprised my roles.
Doing the missile voice almost broke me. That's why I actually had to set up a voice profile.
Alright. You know what? I think we're just gonna get the extra heart now. I don't need a charm or a set item. I don't need an accessory or a ranged weapon. So I guess we'll just go over here. Okay. We're gonna fight a dragon.
Helmet time.
I mean, Blood Monster, I have a Doomish voice profile that makes Tiny's teeth roll.
Alright, we're just gonna go way over here. We're gonna dodge that. We're gonna dodge these. All the robots appear to be dead. Normally I just kind of hang out here for my dance party, but with all the extra enchantments, I can't just hang out! It's rude.
I feel like it's appropriate to use this voice filter when you're fighting Bahamut.
I disagree. Oh, jeez.
That just sounds like quitter talk.
I'll never quit. I'll never surrender.
Like Grabthar's hammer or something?
Or something. Alright. Phase 1. Complete. More robots to de-robotify. Oh, he's upped his game on this one. Oh, I shouldn't have dodged that.
Oh,
one.
you are not moving fast enough to get out of some of that stuff.
Right. Dance party! Heh!
Oh,
Okay.
Can't you just cast Mega Flare and be done with it? Damn.
Oh, I dodged it wrong. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna keep moving. Keep grooving. Oh, I dodged. I disagree with your assessment game. Woo! Yee! Woo! Spicy! Got him!
Still alive!
And I didn't use my res! Alright. A storm cloud, a coral flail, repeating crossbow, no golden dice. You can all sit on your pedestals and think about what you've done. Okay. So, can we beat Cinder 16 going the full distance?
I don't know, but I now want cake.
You did use the one heart that you chose over the lollipop, so congratulations.
I mean, yeah.
It's true. Also, do that real
For
quick.
no particular reason, thank you.
Alright. Oh. These guys are... this late in the game, there could be another Alchemist thing. I could re-roll this Cobalt Shield into a legendary something.
Yeah, I would get the key just in case.
Hey, look!
Oh, look. The just in case has arrived.
Grab this key, walk over here.
Immediately use the key.
Alright, Cobalt Shield. Glove, Eden's Touch. While good, your primary attacks inflict judgment. Additionally, judgment damage is now based on total infliction damage.
Well,
Did you know that we're good? We will lose our revive, so now we're really dancing with death.
But judgment. And you hit so fast.
Alright, it's attuned.
This should be hilarious.
What's our crit chance these days? 43.5. So do I want to increase the damage of our non-crits or just highest attribute? I think our highest attribute is still probably better.
We do like looking at.
But this being the last floor, doing extra damage on all of the hits.
That's fair.
Hope you find a blacksmith. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any blacksmiths in heaven. And I just took a hit. Which is nuts.
that seems judgmental.
We got the same resin that we already had, which is sad.
Hey, look at you, Chance.
Some tomes or a soul shop. Well, we don't have the key to get into the soul shop, so I guess that makes our decision for us.
I mean, it smells like tomes to me.
Does this gun use int? No, the gun does not use int. However, int does contribute to my crit, and I am using crit. So, int is still useful. Okay, guys, everybody calm down. Where are you? 2 spinning blades. Nearest melee hacks do stuff. No, thank you on both.
Still junk.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I need to dip, so good luck on the rest of your run, and I will get you guys later.
right, see.
Later.
I'm gonna take the monitoring refund because I really don't want another level of curse this late in the game. I already have 1 curse. I don't want more. And I don't have the dice to reroll it, unfortunately. So, we'll get something useless. Alright, and here we go. Final countdown. Against Angie Woman. Let's see if we can hang with the big leagues.
I believe in the power of gun.
I mean, it's a good power to believe in. We're rocking and rolling.
Alright, phase
Alright.
1 done.
Alright, one more phase to greatness. Alright. Take out the robots again. Oh. Time for us to do some dancing. Ow. Okay.
So much rainbow.
Huh! 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 Ooh. Huh! Huh! Perish!
Alright.
So there's Cinder 16. Full send. Nailed it. Take a sip of Vicar? Yes, I think we've earned it. The forbidden nectar of the gods. What a yummy snack. Whew. And then we sit on the throne. Oh, there's a James. Hi, James. Just rocking out Max Cinder over here. Which class was this? This was the Alchemist. That was our first ever Alchemist win. At full cinders. Going nuts. Bleh. Also, we were Darth Vader. I really enjoyed that helmet. Are we doing another one after this one? You know what? I'll do one more. It might run a little late, but I think I'll do one more.
So the question is, do you want to pick an entirely new class, or do you want to give Demon Slayer another shot?
Well, Nicholas just said Jester, and I had been thinking that Jester sounds cool.
That's definitely an option. Oh, that was the gear. Yeah, on dash, you do a critical and lethal hit.
Tactical nuke
Oh God!
incoming!
More nuking!
That's another one.
Sandwich Ghost making sure that all sandwiches forever are dead. Lyrics was like, I knew it. I had a feeling when he said, let's celebrate. I was like, oh God, here comes. Everyone duck and cover. Felt it in my soul. Tactical nuke for the Pomni run. Okay. Whew. That's what you get, Ultra C.
You sure showed him.
Thank you.
He is no longer coherent.
No. I'm not coherent in the best of times. Broken hero sword. Really go nuts. How'd that one go again? Get a thanks for all the content you provide. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Glad people out there enjoy us being goofs on the internet. I'm gonna go with bombs because bombs is the most consistent, I think. And then we're just gonna find crit things. Just go as hard into crit as we can. Also, Bunny is awesome. Bunny is awesome. Agreed. We got circus knives. We got a Harlequin costume, gives us extra stamina. We get increased stamina recovery speed. And on dash, taunt the nearest enemy. Which means that they take 35% more damage at close range.
Okay, so it makes sense that your starting gear lets you dash more and more often, since that's kind of your thing.
So dash in, and then... So weirdly enough, if we can find the space helmet and a good orbital weapon, that's going to be the way to go. because we could do on dash effects just rapid fire all the time. That could be strong. As long as you agree that Bunny is awesome. I agree.
I mean, who wouldn't agree? Bunny's great. Bunny is great and possum.
It's true. James, we'll know you trade the helmet. It's true. I wouldn't on dash taunt the nearest enemy, but I would on dash have guaranteed critical lethal hits all the time. Alright, got ourselves a little swashbuckling sword.
Ermagerd.
Ermagerd is her sword. Event! Welcome, traveler. Well, we're going for crit. So, crit is blue, but deck stuff is green. Well, I don't need to go for crit because I get auto crits for what I'm doing. But 1 + 2 + 2, green.
1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
The green hoodie. So if we can attune to this before the final boss of this floor, we can get an extra dex, which would be lovely. Whoop. There we go.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
It's true. I guess we'll get gloves. Although, yeah, this did not attune in time, sadly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Just take out the robots. Whew. That was a big hit. Have to do a lot of running. Jester's getting his cardio in.
One robot down at least. And 2 robots down.
Okay, run away, run away. Oh. Now I wait. Okay, got him. Don't get eliminated. Legendary.
Well,
Your
Fancy.
debuff status effects persist indefinitely. Okay. It's legendary. Oh. Also, I thought I heard him, but yes, James is snuck in here.
yeah,
Hi.
he's
That's-
been
that's-
here for a little while.
I sneaked in.
He's
Yeah.
been very quiet, so
Yeah.
Am I still quiet?
No, you're fine. It's just you weren't saying
Okay.
anything. And
yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to interrupt. And I'm also still, fighting the sick.
that's
I just got done from work, bud.
You know what? I'm gonna fully recover. I'm not taking no chances. I'm gonna grab the key.
I saw a nuke go off, and I was like, well, I should probably pop in and say hi and thank you.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of that going on. Fight for better, James. Yeah, the sicknesses have been going around lately.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the tail end of it, which I get this weird thing where I feel the worst like the last day of the sick. Also, that guy waited until you were
The
done with
last
throwing.
second. Oh, and then he shot me in the face.
And there goes your spirit heart.
Man, you need some range on your swords.
Yeah, you need
well,
a better weapon for sure. Hey, look, uncommon weapons.
Oh, we can get a bow. Twin karambits. Or a pike. Let's go with bow. Yeah, because that doesn't differentiate what it is. It's just a weapon attack. So we'll get some space here. I don't have money for the arcade.
Am I free at all this week? That's a great question. I don't know for sure. Probably not, because we have. My father just had an arm surgery, so he can't lift the child. So we're basically babysitterless for the week. Yeah, he's doing good. He's just Dad's just had some old man arm.
Some old man arm.
I cannot brain right now. I got.
Look, it was for the best. I don't know what you could have possibly have said to make that sentence any better. So don't apologize. I'm not convinced that this bow is very good. It's got range. That's about it.
There's a secret in the bottom left.
That's what it's got.
There is a cigarette. I traded a bomb for a key.
I think it's a good trade, honestly.
Give me rare. Try to get the robited. One robit down. Two robit down. Squeeze through. Oh, try not to get hit by the big obvious blade things. Fight more robots. Oh, we're really squeaking our way through.
Oh, spicy in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, was the death defy.
Lee, I thought you were the best Battletoad.
You know what happens when I say I'm the best Battletoad.
Yeah, but you didn't say it, so you should have been the best Battletoad.
Well, we're not playing Battletoads. That's the problem.
Maybe we should play some Battletoads.
Oh, that would be a blast from the past.
Right? I'd do that.
Good old Battletoads.
Not that we don't have enough things to play.
Oh, that's true.
Like starting a new farm, as you're so insistent on doing.
Look, new year, new farm. Oh, hey, space helmet.
Space helmet. Well, how about that?
How
You
about
did
that?
want that. Now we just need an orbital weapon,
It's true.
like
I'm
gunchucks.
gonna put it on now. It's not gonna do much for me now.
This could
What?
be the gunchucks run.
What is wrong with your sprite, by the way? Just,
What do you mean?
you
what's wrong
just
with it?
become a little green hoodie.
Yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie. I can take it off. See? Does that
Only
look
Jim-
better?
James hates
No,
hoodies.
no,
You heard it here first.
No, that's not true. I want a hoodie, and I even know where to get a good hoodie. Bun's gonna beat me to the thing, but there it is.
I just ordered my new hoodie so that I could show it off on stream.
I live in Georgia, so I don't think a hoodie's gonna do me a whole lot of good, but I want one.
We could get some Zomberts.
Oh yeah, zombies and clowns. That's nothing wrong with that,
Well,
right?
when you put it that way. Okay. So we really need a flail now. And then we need no, that's it. We just need a flail.
You just need a flail. Or gunchucks.
Yeah,
Well,
gunchucks.
gunchucks are a flail. This would be the perfect build for gunchucks.
Ever since you got it earlier, I've just been jonesing for a gunchuck run, and this could be it.
Jonesing for Gunchucks. That's a great
Yeah.
band name.
Also, this room.
This room is not kind.
Just trying to take care of some ads. And just
I
trying
feel
to...
like jonesing for gunchucks would be a weird fusion of, like, polka and metal.
They're going on tour with Bowling for Soup.
Okay.
No, it's an actual
I think I've made it past the storm.
The storm.
The Robo Storm.
The Reborn.
The Reborm. Okay.
Final Fantasy 14, a rubber borb.
Reborb.
I'm a bleeper.
Bee-ba-ba-ba-da-bo.
This wasn't what it was supposed
Wow,
to be.
that was sad.
Sniper bow.
I think it's... Neither of those were good.
Neither of them are good. Golden
Where are we-
tree.
Where are we on? Floor? We're on floor 2?
Yes. Floor 3. It says in upper right.
No. I meant us. Because you went into an event door.
Oh, us is floor 2.
Yeah. The undead floor.
Meh. Try to get the money that we can. And then you know what? I'm gonna go into the arcade.
Oh my lord.
I didn't win. I won! Bombs. I won! A prop knife. I won! Bombs. I won! Bombs!
Ow, what is...
I won! A soul heart.
Ooh.
I didn't win. I won! Bombs!
This seems like a lot of good stuff for a single gold coin at a time.
Yeah?
Alright. So here's the gamble. And I'll let you guys decide on how I do this. If you keep going until the machine breaks, you bomb it and get nothing. If you bomb it before the machine breaks, you get a ton of dice.
I'd bomb it now then, honestly.
Yeah, I
So-
do feel like you've already gotten a lot of value from it, including a lot of bombs, so...
Alright, well, dice it is. Oh, I was hoping...
That's why you gotta sit good and brown.
Doesn't like my weapon. Did we ever decide if re-rolling the shop has a chance of making a black market appear?
I believe we've never confirmed because we never seen it happen, but we've tried it and it hasn't worked.
Well, I got
Right.
2 attempts. Do I go for it? Do I try for greatness?
I don't think it'll work.
Because if I can get down there, they could have a flail.
Yeah, but so could just like a shop.
Fine.
Thank you.
I'll save my money.
I think you save your money.
Yeah, plus it would have cost you your last key to go down there. Not that... I mean, maybe you could have found keys down there, but that's all assuming it even would appear. And...
That's true. It would have cost you your last key, and you have no souls, so half the shop down there would have been useless.
Also, there's a bombable here when you're done.
Oh, maybe
So
there's a
run
flail
right
in it.
side. Could be.
That's what I need. Now, if we see Goat Force, we want Goat Force.
Oh.
Goat Force is red. Do we believe? Yeah, this is Cinder 16, baby. The first trait is a question mark.
Well, that's what you got Obsidian dice for. That
Titan
is
grip.
Yeah, that is not Go Force.
Look, that could still be useful.
Could be.
Are some of the flails two-handed?
A two-handed
I
flail.
don't
That'd be
think so.
amazing.
I think they're all one-handed.
You know, that's fine though.
Yeah, we got obsidian dice. Or if we don't have it, we can obtain it. I don't remember exactly what dice we had.
Oops. Your damage is not setting the world on fire here.
No, yeah, this weapon is awful.
I don't know. It sounds like they're having a party with your weapon. Party enchanted.
Well, he's party enchanted. I'm not. Oh, from downtown.
It is a sniper bow.
Nope, don't want to be there. Don't want to be there. Or there.
Oh. Not only do I not have the money for it, but I'm also in the wrong state for it. But I want Sarku. I'm sorry.
I actually haven't had that in a while myself. That sounds like a great idea.
Could you give
Doesn't
yourself a charcuterie board?
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't die.
I make no promises.
Oh, don't get suckered into a bad party.
Oh, there's
Or
my
a
defy
laser.
Death.
Take care, Sandwich Ghost.
Oh. Have a good night, Sandwich Ghost. Thank you very much. I make
Thank
sure
you for the
body is safe and
radiation.
sound.
Get some sleep.
No. No.
It's worth a die, right?
We don't have a golden die.
Oh, don't we?
Nope.
Well, ding dang.
Okay. Everything hurts. I'm gonna get the dex.
Do you need levels? Man, you need a weapon, something fierce.
Uh-huh. This weapon is awful.
Like it might be worth if the game's not just gonna give it to you. It might be worth parting early red dice just to find a weapon room.
Well, the weapon rooms are somewhat rare and predictably placed, so... Well, I mean, I guess I could find a weapon chest room.
Well, yeah.
We have plenty of dice, and none of these are that useful, so...
Well, you have plenty of dice, but you don't
I
have
have
gold
beef.
dice. Well, secret in the bottom right.
Would you
Man,
die
this is-
already? Would you die already? Oh, we're inflicted with Petrify. Slows stamina recovery speed and slows movement speed. Great.
Wonderful. Oh, that's bad. Now there's another Death Defy. I don't know how to tell you this, Lee.
Yeah, you know, maybe I'm just gonna punch enemies to death.
I don't know if that's better.
I don't think it is. There's a lot of enemies chasing me, and they keep making more.
Yeah.
And I cannot take care of them in time. It's fine.
They're protected by all these ones that they're making. Oh.
It's fine. Just keep the train rolling.
There you go. Choo choo. Oh, there's another one. You know, you got 13 bombs. You can just drop one as you run.
You know what? There.
I'm not sure if that actually helped, but it was satisfying.
Got him.
There you go. All right,
Now I
just
do
gotta
have to
figure
finish these
out-
guys.
But at least they follow in a predictable pattern.
That bomb was helpful.
Yeah, it was.
All right. The hardest room of my life, and it was just a whatever room. Great, we did it.
Perfect.
Oh, an armory.
Rare weapon.
Not a flail, but don't care at this point.
I looked away. Did you go in the secret room?
No.
It's okay.
He was just so thrilled at being done with that room that he needed to leave.
I'm not giving up the bow life yet.
It's
No, I'm sorry, but I'm the worst. Get him, my chicken friends. Shop could have a flail.
good.
Oh, it
It-
does. It does have
Ooh,
a flail.
Crystal flail.
It's not
okay.
a fantastic flail, but
It'll
But it's a
do.
flail. It's a
a flail.
start.
Fortunately, everything here costs souls. Okay, and with every one of those completions, we'll trigger an on-dash effect, which should give us lots of crits and lethal hits. Okay. Let's try her out. That's not critting. It's not critting. Guys, oh, that was a crit. But
There was a crit. There was a crit. There was a crit.
oh, maybe it's because I'm hitting multiple things per pass and it's only giving me one or something.
Yeah, it might be like if a shard hits something, that gets the crit bonus.
well, yeah, I suppose that could do it.
Blacksmith, you're nice and all, but
You need the petrified heart.
how's it go, Mr. Robert J? I'm not convinced it's doing it. I'm gonna go on records to say that it's not doing it.
Reread the wording. Make sure we didn't miss something.
This is on dash. Your next weapon attack deals a guaranteed critical and lethal at the same time.
Okay.
When an orbital completes a full rotation, trigger your on dash effects.
Okay, and then the mace itself.
The flail is considered orbital. So it's an orbital.
Oh.
Yeah, I do not know.
Ruby Dev. um. Once per attack, so only gains if you reswing. Maybe, but that would kind
no,
of perfect with being an orbital.
I've done orbital builds before. Every time it gives it to you, so it is not that.
But not count your character passive.
I'm guessing it's not counting the passive, which is tragic, because that's the whole reason why we were going to do this. But I'm gonna keep up the good fight, mainly just because I like orbital builds. Not that it's doing a tremendous amount of damage to him. See, when I actually dashed, we got the lucky hit crit. Also, I'm one hit away from death.
Yep.
Oh no, you're like 6 floors away from death.
6 floors or 1 hit.
Yeah. I can meet him sooner. Speed run!
Alright, phase 2.
Ugh. Oh, I thought I could outrun it. That was my fault. Well, curses! But, again, knowledge checkpoint we learned something. I don't know if that's what's intended or not. It could be. But we learned. And I got Paragon level 84. But we got a couple of Cinder 16 wins. We even went full send on one. So we'll take it. And it's about 2 o'clock, so that's around the end of the stream. So we did it. We did things.
We did the things.
And no, I wanted goats. I agree. Look, one day I'm going to get the orbital run on stream. I've done it personally. I don't think I've done it on stream yet. But one day I'll have infinite goats on stream. We'll work towards it.
It'll be great.
Yeah. But in any case, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day. YouTube video will be out in about 10 minutes. Go check that out.
Yeah.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.